Welcome to Spiritual Chords. If this is your first time coming across this platform, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back, family. Come on in. It's only been a few days, maybe a few videos. It is 2:44 on the clock, so I do know and or believe that I am in alignment by way of my divine assignment to bring you this channeled message reading. Now listen, in these readings, if you're new to the platform, my best recommendation, take what resonates, leave the rest. We all have free will. You can decide what you will do, what you won't do, what you can do, what you can't do, what you shall or shan't do. Whatever the case, whatever the circumstance, I hope that one, you are listening to your higher self. That is my prayer for you. That is my hope. So mote it be. And that you also listen to your discernment, so that you will know if it's for you. And if it's not, just lay it down. Let it go. Leave it possibly for somebody else to take. Leave it for somebody else to process and digest or whatever you need to do. Welcome to Spiritual Chords. So we're going to dive in to this reading. Beautiful, divine, higher realms, heavenly realms, apostolic realms, creator of all things. I'm asking that you loose war angels around me to put a shield of protection around me by way of thought and or deed. Anybody that is thinking any ill will towards me and my beautiful divine collective, the people that are sincerely doing the work at, ascending to their highest good or doing the best that they can to do so, I ask that you put a shield of protection around us. Allow me to see what it is I need to see when I need to see it. Allow me to say what it is I need to say as divinely orchestrated by you, creator of all things, for you are the gift giver. I pay homage to you. I love you, source of all things. So say I, Archangel Michael, where are you? Come on into Spiritual Chord. I just heard spiritual psychic attacks. Why did I hear that? Psychic attacks, okay. Yeah, somebody could have been sending you psychic attacks. Holy Spirit, somebody wants you to shut up. Censorship, I just saw that too at the bottom of the deck. So you could be speaking some type of truth. If you're not in the public eye, maybe you're just telling your story. Maybe you're just sitting in the presence of yourself, telling yourself the truth. Somebody wants you to stop saying the truth, speaking the truth. I don't think that's going to happen. I just heard my spirit guys say no. Why did I see that, Holy Spirit? Expose this energy. Family members trying to block you, stop you, drop you, collaborating with anybody that is available to collaborate with. It's in the reverse though. So family members have tried to block you. Again, this could be people that are trying to return back into your life. It is retrograde. So that's not uncommon, right? That somebody would try to come back. Maybe that you walked away from. So whatever this redirection was with you leaving home, leaving your karmic family, it was absolutely for your protection. So now that you've sailed to calmer waters, somebody wants to still kind of reach for you when you didn't call for them or come for them. Somebody wants to create what appears to be a blind spot, is what that card says. They want you blindsided, shocked, some type of strategic attack. But I feel like somebody's frustrated. Look, it was in the reverse. Look how mad that guy looks. He's mad. He's angry. Even the caption above his head, it's like, we can't make it out. It's like, won't. I feel like the ethers is scrambling somebody's brains, like eggs scrambling their words, because they just speaking gibberish. They're just saying something. Somebody's a cackler. Somebody's a chatty catty, but they're not saying anything. You know how you talk to people and you have good conversations, right? I'm a conversationalist. I deem myself to be a professional conversationalist. I know how to hold a conversation. I can pretty much talk to anybody for the most part. But again, that's years of talking to people all around the world, taking 2,000-3,000 calls a day, right? So I pride myself on being a professional conversationalist. I say all that to say that it's equal give and take. You talk to somebody, you're like, wow, this is a really good conversation. But they talk, you talk. So it's a beautiful ebb and flow of equally receiving information and or offering whatever you feel you need to in said conversation. I feel like somebody's just a rambler. That's what I feel. Okay? Somebody could have felt like I just went on a tangent. That could have been a slight ramble, but hopefully it was something that made sense, right? That's my thing. It's talking to somebody where you're getting something out of the conversation, as opposed to them just talking about a little bit of nothing and a whole bunch of nobodies that ain't going nowhere no time too soon. Somebody's gossiping. Look at how angry and unhinged this person looks. Look at their face. Look at the gibberish above their head. People could be asking them like, what? Somebody's pissed off. So this could have been like a karmic family member trying to create some type of smear campaign within the family, or again, with anybody that will listen, okay? Group effort. I can't make this up. Gang moves. So somebody's out here trying to recruit people, you know? Hey, you want to come with me? You want to fight? You want to throw hands unwarrantedly, gossiping, belligerently, diabolically, intentionally, for no damn reason at all. It's not successfully reaching the divine chosen one. That's what I just heard. Group effort, gang moves, family members, child. Yeah, look, it's coming up again. Family member drama. I cannot make this up. I can't. So this is weird energy. It's almost like family member gang stalking, recruiting people to attack you and or join in with whatever this gibberish is about you. I just heard gossip, lies, slander in the family. Good for you, collective. You could have walked away. You did. And I feel like you really got somebody feeling away. Somebody's worrying themselves sick, child. Four of Swords in the middle of the deck. I feel like somebody's restless. Maybe they're not resting at night. Up thinking about bullshit. Go to sleep. Like, When you got real good karma, you know, and you haven't intentionally hurt somebody, you sleep well at night. You know, you really do. You know, as sound as a baby. You're not up. You ain't got to fiddle-faddle around and try to find things and playing with all this weird-ass energy. Child, somebody is so mad and they're recruiting somebody. So somebody could have some help outside of the family, possibly assisting them is what I just heard. We got King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be leaving this out in the cold. Some type of an illusion, okay? We have the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Is that coincidental? Probably not. Thank you for bearing with me as I straighten out these cards. I feel like it definitely holds some type of weight here in spiritual court. I feel like you're over this karmic family dynamic, and that's not setting well with somebody, you know? In order for something to affect you, you got to give a damn, don't you? And I feel like you ain't got no damns to give. So somebody's mad about that. You coming up as the high priestess. With the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you got the hell on. You got the hell up out of Dodge. You said this is a mess. King of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, child. Listen, Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please protect me from any nasty karmic masculine energies is what I just heard. Trying to siphon my energy. I just heard that. Damn, is it some karmic ass masculines out here trying to siphon divine feminine energy? Whoa, and some karmic ass feminines, okay? Just karmic people in general. We won't isolate it to gender. Clarify family members. Yeah, somebody's working day and night, honey. Working day and night. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers, they're trying to stop something that you love to do. Okay, one being walking away from drama because you walked away from this joke of a family with enemies like this. Who the hell needs families? Clarify family member drama. Somebody's mad because people like you. Something that you love to do. You got the Star and you got the Seven of Swords. So you got people watching you work, possibly in the public eye. And Aquarius could be significant. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Wands. They're trying to figure out what you got going on. With the Three of Wands, that's about foresight, moving forward, making a plan, definitely not looking back at whatever that was. Clarify the group effort, gang move, child. Somebody could have tried to get you hurt. They got caught up in spiritual court with judgment. I can't make it up. So somebody's watching you work, something that you love to do. Seven of Swords, they're being very quiet about it. This could be like secret accounts, judgment. Somebody could have tried to get somebody to come towards you. What's the gang move? Somebody wanted you hurt. Clarify gang moves. Gang moves. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Some type of weird ass collaboration with somebody that was about it. And you figured it out with the Two of Swords in the reverse. I can't make it up. Clarify gang moves. So somebody from your family, ex-family, outside the family, whatever it is, tried to get somebody to come towards you possibly and hurt you, but you saw the truth. just in the nick of time. Somebody wants to hurt you. Divine feminine. That's what I heard. Or masculine. Yeah, 4 of Cups. They're sad because they didn't get an opportunity to like bring into manifestation or fruition some type of weird ass gang move or some type of plan to hurt you. That's crazy. You found out the truth. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Who's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Family member drama, trying to block you. Possibly a May, Taurus, Gemini, but something to do with your money, or this person has a lot of money. Who's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Ooh, no, this is about your destiny. So you could be a Gemini, or you're just in that Mercury retrograde energy. You're very communicative, meaning you're speaking the truth to the universe with the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune about what it is that you want. And it's coming into manifestation for you. You got the Star energy, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Some type of realization about a plot, a scheme, some gossip, something. Somebody could have even tried to send somebody towards you to hurt you. Somebody wanted to eliminate you. Whoever you are, you got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse who is pissed off. They could be losing money. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who's in possibly spiritual debt, financial debt. 3 of Swords energy, Libran energy. Somebody's birthday could be in September. Okay. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, and or a Capricorn. Just take what resonates. But somebody is heartbroken because they missed an opportunity to stop you and kind of recruit more people to get on some type of hate campaign against you. Meanwhile, look at you, Divine Collective. You got the Lovers in the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful energy. Clarify. You realize the truth? Yeah. This was some type of blindsided, I'm going to catch you off guard. You weren't supposed to see this coming. So with the Moon's energy, this makes me feel like somebody wanted to block your intuition so that you couldn't see something, so that you couldn't see the truth. And just when somebody thought that something was going to come into manifestation by way of trying to either attack you, find you, whatever the hell these people were planning to do, 2 of Swords, you found out just in the nick of time. You got the 2 of Swords and you got the Ace of Swords, okay? So something about the truth being exposed right on time. And I feel like that's what puts you in the 3 of Wands. Clarify evil eyes. Somebody's evil eyeing you. 4 of Wands. I just heard evil eye. I'm just going to go with the flow, y'all. I just heard evil eye. They're evil eyeing you. You got the 4 of Wands in the reverse. This could have been a community, an establishment. Whoever this person is, King of Swords. Somebody is like at the head of some type of group. What's the King of Swords and the 4 of Wands in the reverse? What's that? The Magician, big Gemini energy, okay? I did say Gemini here. What's the 4 of Wands in the reverse? Somebody's mad because you figured something out. Yeah, somebody's mad because you figured out that they was coming in to hurt you. This person was paid, or they're working with your family, your ex-family. This person was told to come towards you. Somebody recruited this person. Now I feel like there's a lot of frustration amongst these people. If I have to tap into the energy, ooh, tap into that energy, Lord. Close that door a little bit. Back that energy up, Holy Spirit. It's a lot of chaos, a lot of mental stress, distress, like lost energy, confusion, trying to figure out how is it that you knew, that he knew, that they knew, that you knew, that they were coming in to sacrifice you with the Page of, who is this here? The Hangman, excuse me. I was about to say Page of Swords. So they could be watching you. Somebody was watching and waiting for the perfect time, for an opportune time to blindside you. Clarify gang move. I feel like somebody could have got caught up. Yeah. And divine intervention came. The Most High gave you something. You could have got a download. Your discernment kicked in. You could have had a dream. Ace of Wands is like the Most High getting in contact with you, saying, listen, pay attention to your surroundings. These are family members. Give me current energy on these family members. They could be in the 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, child. You got the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles energy. Somebody was wanting to attack your money, your finances. Knight of Wands energy, Page energy. You also have somebody that was collaborating with your family that wanted to come in and give you some little pissy ass Page energy or offer to get close to you. Yeah. Page of Wands is in the reverse. I just dropped a card. Okay, so somebody's getting bad news about that. 9 of Wands energy, Wounded Warrior energy, Sagittarius energy. What's with the family member drama? Yeah, look. Somebody was supposed to come in, celebrate with you, hee hee ha ha, smile in your face all the time. They wanted to take you out with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Somebody was supposed to come in and take you out. You got the Ten of Swords. This was orchestrated by your family. Who's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Four of Wands in the reverse. Who are you? The Fool in the reverse. There's a Gemini feminine. Okay? There's a Gemini karmic feminine. This person could have a lot of money. Maybe they paid to have this done. Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like Queen of Pentacles in the reverse in this particular reading is somebody who wanted to dominate you. Somebody wanted to let you know that they are, you know, the queen bee type energy. Like there's only one spot for the queen bee type energy. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Fool, honey. Somebody looks like a whole fool out here. Who is this person in the family gang moves? It's a karmic Gemini out here. May. Okay, you got Strength energy, Leo energy. Who's the Leo energy? Strength energy, Leo energy. Coming up, big Leo energy. You could have Leo somewhere in your chart. Very likely if you're a self-proclaimed ascended master. I said self-proclaimed. You know, I feel like the universe really deems that. The universe is always checking for every little nook and cranny, right? Yeah, somebody is always talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Who is this person? I feel like somebody's a babbler. Yeah, they create illusions. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is, this fool. It's a whole clown cake, looking crazy. They're a babbler. They're an illusionist. They're karmic. This could be somebody in your family or somebody connected to your family. This person said, call me when the job is done. Let me know when you have this person flat on their back. Somebody wanted you laid out, honey. Flat on your back. They also wanted your house to be turned upside down. Four Wands in the reverse. That could represent your stability. That could represent you being happy at home, peace in your home, in your neighborhood, or whatever this was. Somebody kind of wanted to, I don't know, they just wanted to shake up your life. Okay? And now they're in the Nine of Swords because somehow you've gone through something. You could have gone through some type of an ascension. You got some type of download to pay attention to something. Yeah, you did. This is some type of weird ass collaboration, okay? Let's dive into some other energy. This is probably going to be a really lengthy reading. I haven't done a really lengthy reading in a really long time. Hold on, y'all. Let me move my seat back and get comfortable. I just feel like I need to do that. I went to the gym earlier. I didn't do too much, y'all. Just did like some squats. 150 on the thighs. You know what I'm saying now? You know, 45 on the weights. Not too much. Okay. Less weights, more reps type of an energy. Come on in if you're just now coming into Spiritual Court. Welcome to Spiritual Court. Spiritual Court. You are welcome. As long as you don't act dumb, you're welcome, okay? But come on in, respectfully. I'm sure the gang stalkers were the first to click on the video. They're the ones that won't like the video, and that's okay. I don't want you to energetically connect with me. Shout out to the gang stalkers. If y'all didn't watch that gang stalking reading, you should. It was just interesting, you know. I wouldn't give it too much attention, but it was interesting. It was revealing a lot of what we already knew. But sometimes you got to give these people what it is they're looking for, which is really attention. I feel like some of these people didn't get birthday parties and birthday presents as children or something. They're just wounded little children, man. Nevertheless, we love you, gang stalkers, to death. We love you to death. Okay, Holy Spirit, divine angels, give me new current energy. Death magic. Oh, no. Somebody did death magic recently. Most likely around that eclipse energy. Full moon, red moon, blood moon, the strawberry moon, whatever you want to call it. Death magic. Ooh. So somebody's pretty shooketh. I feel like somebody's pretty shooketh. Yep, I do. Somebody said death magic not only to you, but everything and everybody around you. That card says they don't want you to live your life. Damn. Somebody didn't want you to live your life. You're coming out. As I split the deck, it's Two of Cups. People like you. Queen of Cups energy. High vibrational energy. Loving, caring, kind. Water sign energy. Quite intuitive, psychic energy. So you could have felt that somebody was attempting to annihilate you. Put you on your back. Get rid of you. Sheesh. Yeah, this is some type of wish fulfillment that somebody had. But I feel like your wishes are being fulfilled as well. Death magic. Holy Spirit, please close any doors that don't need to be open. Please continue to put a shield of protection around my crown from anybody that is attempting to project any nasty energy onto me. All evil eyes spirits, dark ass monitoring spirits who do not have the permission to be here. You are blind and deaf, and I command that you go back into the hole from whence you've come. That is a prayer. So say I, so say we. Listen, Modi B. Okay, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So you got something good coming in here. And somebody was like, I want this person unalived. It was like they were trying to force like a premature death upon you. Transformation. Instead, it caused a rebirth. You keep coming out as the Queen of Cups. Still caring, loving, and kind. Interesting. Clarify death magic. Clarify the death magic. What is that about? What is that? Yeah, somebody wanted to end you. Somebody wanted you out of here. The world. What else is new? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we just have a real conversation? It wouldn't be the high priestess position if it wasn't somebody somewhere wishing death on the high priestess who has come to represent the Most High God. You got real devils out here. Okay? Now, here's the unfortunate part for them. I don't think that they were privy to the protection that you got around you. I think somebody thought, oh, this shit'll be easy. So they went and did their work with this weird ass, ignorance is bliss type of confidence. Clarify the world. Death magic. Child, I know you lied. I know you lied. Yeah, look. They could have even came to your community, your house. Somebody could have went to your house, got your address, something. Four of Wands energy. Four of Wands could be a soulmate as well. But right here, I feel like the Four of Wands represents community, housing, okay? Something like that. Somebody wanted an authority over your housing authority. To isolate you so that you would just lay down and fry, lay down and die. You got the Ten of Swords. Somebody wanted you in a tisket, a tasket, maybe even in a casket. That's so unfortunate. Clarify this death magic on the chosen one. What happened? Dang. Clarify death magic. People play with death magic like judgment's not real, like karma's not real. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. I can, but I don't want to. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. To hold you back. Somebody wanted you strapped, struggling. Four of Pentacles. Penny pinching ass energy. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. For your prosperity, it never happened. So they wanted to end to your finances as well. This is an isolation spell. Hermit energy. Like somebody wanted you to lay down and die in your house or something like that. Or not be alive. What is this? You got the Four of Wands and the Hermit. That's an isolation spell. So isolate and then attack. This is what I just heard. This was their mode of operation. This was very strategically thought out and or planned out, but not to the capacity where they could have hidden this, because I'm able to see it. So some type of cloak ain't cloaking. You got Temperance. You're an earth angel energy. You could have stayed in by way of Hermit, gone within, and tapped into something by way of the angelic realm with Temperance energy. That represents, pulling back from people in order to see something. Who did this death magic? Show us the person. Who are you, sir, ma'am? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Because you see the truth, you know the truth, you got some type of gift. You carry the Ace of Swords. The sword represents your tongue chakra. You speak the truth into the atmosphere. You have the power to speak things silently, out loud, verbally, quietly, however it is. And somebody wanted to do you in, honey. Knight of Swords in the reverse, an air sign. Knight of Swords in the reverse could also talk about somebody lying on you or saying that you are not something that you are or something like that. It's 3:09 on the clock. The 9 represents death. Somebody could have called on Oya. Clarify death magic. Some type of death magic. The Lovers. Okay. What's the Lovers? They wanted an ending to a loving relationship. That could be this soulmate union. So not only did they want you down and out, somebody wanted you in poverty. They wanted your house to be turned upside down, and they wanted to end your love relationship. So basically like endings for you, the world, like things just not going as you planned. Type energy. Clarify death magic. Show us this person that did this. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Big Leo energy. 9 of Swords in the reverse is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Somebody can't, like, somebody doesn't have what it takes to get this done. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wanted to weaken your defenses. Somebody wanted you to have your guard down. Very strategic energy, okay? Maybe catch you on a day where you're not paying attention or something like that. I really don't know any high priestess that are like that. Be you a masculine or a feminine. But this is also about some type of union. Why is this person so bent on trying to unalive the divine collective? Third party situation. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some type of bad collaboration. What's the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse? The Magician. Gemini energy. 3 of Pentacles. Earth energy. Okay. Some type of bad collaboration. What happened? Clarify the death magic in the reverse. What is all of this? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like somebody planned this for quite some time. Somebody really was methodical, systematic. They took their time. You know, they dotted all of their I's and crossed all of their T's. It's something about when you speak, you piss somebody's ass off. Who to the highest point of festivity. Ace of Swords, you speak the truth, honey. And somebody is a bold-faced liar. They wanted you done. Isolated, away from the world, the doors closed, penny pinching, suffering in silence. 2 of Pentacles is Gemini energy. What's the 2 of Pentacles, the Magician in the reverse? Now somebody's trying to balance out some shit that backfired. Page of Swords in the reverse. It's not looking too good for whoever sent this magic out. You got the Page of Swords in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse. Somebody's getting bad news. They're trying to alchemize. So this could have been a backfire. 2 of Pentacles could be like return to sender. Yeah, I can't make this up. Because you're very protected. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Something's coming in for you and it's beautiful. So this was the reason that somebody wanted to end it. And I feel like it didn't work. You're coming up as Temperance energy. The universe loves you. Sagittarius energy, the Archer. You're ready for war. You come in peace, love, and light. But if you got to get with the business, you're going to be about that spiritual work. Ace of Pentacles energy is like a new beginning, new love, new house, new just everything. Clarify the Chosen One with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I can't make it up. You're moving forward. The Chariot. This is about your willpower, about your courage to speak the truth. You are a truth teller. Somebody wanted to shut your mouth. Clarify death. Clarify this death magic. Show us these people that did this death magic. Look, 5 of Swords in the reverse. Honey, when I tell you these people are so defeated, it's not even funny. Could have been up to 5 people. Somebody could have recruited some type of little group, a little nasty little black magic in the reverse, manipulative ass, lying ass, down in the dungeon, basement, under the house, whatever the hell they got going on. Child, somebody is crazy. Clarify death magic. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Now somebody in their group is about to pass away. 5 of Cups is grieving energy. 5 of Cups is, what is that? Scorpio energy. 5 of Swords is air energy. It's not looking too good for somebody. Okay, whatever this is. Why do y'all do this? And then you sit up in the 5 of Cups. Why? When you know you can't take out an Ace of Pentacles energy, the Lovers, 4 of Wands. It's not a part of somebody's contract to go through any forced deaths permanently by way of where you are in alignment. You've already passed too many cycles, Divine Collective. It's almost like somebody trying to thrust you back into the dark night of the soul, into the shadow energy, and render you some type of weird ass provoking karma, like poking the bear karma. I feel like this death spell was something that somebody knew, or they had a really like big sign that this wasn't possible. And somebody was like, we're going to wing it. Let's just do it. But you don't play around with death spells. So you want to play with magic? That's what you getting your ass beat for. Now you getting your ass beat over the death magic? Listen, you should have went, got you a hobby, knitted a blanket, went to Hobby Lobby, went to Michael's Arts and Crafts, Starbucks, anything other than going to the graveyard. Because you played in something that you don't know nothing about. This is a whole chosen one, like for real, for real. Somebody's not just saying they're chosen. They don't have to say they're chosen. Their energy speaks for themselves. The Most High represents you. So you got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I just heard this person wants nothing more than to shut your mouth. Ooh, what are you saying, chosen one? It's something that you're saying. It's got this person feeling stupid, looking dumb. Ooh, child, I don't know. Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Five of Pentacles. It's got them feeling dumb because they're already under judgment. So I feel like this sword is just kind of piercing their hearts. The truth cuts like a sword. You really don't have to over-explain the truth. You can kind of just, you know the truth by the way that it feels type energy. Spirit says severe judgment. Whew. Clarify what's going on with the death magic, child. Now they got stuff going on. King of Swords in the upright. Hermit energy. Okay. I feel like you defeated these people on all levels. I don't know. What's your connection to the chosen one? Who are you people? Two of Pentacles. I don't know. Somebody that wants to now try to balance something out. These people are somewhere trying to alchemize the energy. Because it appears to have backfired. You see the way this looks like 8-8? But it's 2-2, 2-4. Okay? You could be seeing 2-8-8, 2-4-4, 2-2-2, 4-4-4. I feel like those numbers are significant by way of balance, even numbers, okay? Who's this King of Swords and the Hermit? Somebody's doing divination right now to see what's going on. I feel like they're checking right now. You got a Scorpio here that is losing it. They're hiding something. Somebody's birthday could be in October, okay? Or there's a Libra in October. There could also be a September Libra. This is like a whole group of people. There's a whole bunch of energies out here, y'all. This could be people you know, people you don't know, people that they know, people that just don't like each other, but they collaborated long enough to come up against you. You got the Knight of Cups and Death. That's Scorpio energy. Could also be a Cancerian or somebody with heavy water in their chart. This could be anybody, y'all. These are hidden enemies that went to the graveyard and made some type of deal with the Knight of Cups. Now they want to come in and balance something out because they're all getting bad news. They could also be watching you with the evil eye with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Clarify watching with the evil eye. Clarify, yeah, Five of Wands in the reverse. Watching you with the evil eye because of some type of death spell that they did that didn't work on you. And now they're mad and somebody's getting bad news in the Five of Cups. Ooh. Clarify death magic, child, on the chosen one. Creating some type of an illusions, projections. Y'all hear the sirens? I promise you every time my spirit guides really want to let me know that I'm on point, I could walk past a neighborhood and a siren will just go off or an alarm. My spirit guides, the way they come through, they are not like, oh my God. They always keep me on point. I feel like somebody's ass is in an emergent situation. I feel like they're under some form of an illusion that something is not going to backfire on them. With the Five of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. Child, clarify the Ten of Swords and the Magician in the reverse. The High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. You're telling some type of truth and it's got these people going crazy. You could be exposing organizations, warlocks, witches, something that you're seeing is right. You're spot on. Illusions. You got some people trying to jump a timeline and act like they didn't do nothing, but alchemize it at the same time. Somebody's too afraid to look back. You got the Five of Wands in the reverse. You got a lot of people projecting too, okay? Still trying to gain some form of wish fulfillment. So you got somebody that could be trying to tap into your energy. I feel like after doing this death spell, whoever these people are, now knowing who you are, fully understanding who you are, I feel like these people are now trying to take your power. It's like, okay, we can't kill this person. Let's just see if we can project our energy onto this person to latch on to this person. It's a leechy energy, you know, type energy. It's a narky poo, okay? Somebody's a narcissist. They don't know how to sit down. Very rancid energy, okay? So we're going to get more into this and just see what's going on, honey. Whew. My goodness. I promise whoever these people are, they're getting some type of a rude awakening. I feel like somebody is shocked that you're still alive. I feel like somebody was for certain, whatever energy this was that they threw at you, that within a day, 2 days, 3 days, you would be gone. I promise you. I feel like somebody was waiting to get a call that you were done and over with. Holy Spirit, please close any doors that don't need to be open, please and thank you. Yeah, star in the reverse. Somebody's reaching for the stars and they arms weren't long enough. Somebody's arms are too short, trying to box with God in the universe. You got the star in the reverse. It's like a fall from grace, a fallen angel. This could also represent Luciferian energy, you know, but presenting themselves to be a light bearer energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody works in the dark, the star in the reverse. I just heard their dreams have been shattered. I feel like now that they know that you're alive and who you are and whatever they tried to take from you, this could be one of the people in particular, because there's a whole bunch of energies, y'all. Clarify? Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. Whoever this person is, a warlock energy. So you got the King of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a Leo, could be a King of Pentacles in the reverse. I just feel like all the kings in the reverse is this person. I feel like they're a shapeshifter. I feel like if they're not a fire sign, they just kind of shapeshift so that we don't pick up on the energy. Clarify this person. They're under severe judgment and they're not liking it so much. I feel like this person siphons energy, harvests energy. Yeah, they're a liar. The truth ain't in them. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse is somebody that's wanted your creativity. They don't have business sense. They just kind of feel like a nobody. So they always roam around in the shadows trying to see who they can come for. Who's weak enough in their shadow that they can come from and siphon. This is like a bottom feeder type energy. Crumbs on the table, you leave some crumbs and somebody's like, okay, I'll take that. Anything that they can get from anybody's high vibration, they're on it. That's what I'm feeling. It's a bottom feeder ass energy. This person has no aspirations. They feed off of everything around them. They're succubus energy. Clarify this person. Yeah, they're doing black magic. Damn, are the cars going in the right way? Yeah, they are. Sheesh. And they're paranoid. Nine of Wands. This person could be wounded, could be tired, could be exhausted. You know, harvesting energy to this capacity is very exhausting, especially when it just slips right through your hands. When you try to comfort people high vibrational and they call their power back, their energy back, you're sitting here flat on your back. Now you got to go back out and do it again, but you need energy in order to harvest. Page of Pentacles could be doing it to children as well. Yep, Two of Swords trying to confuse people from seeing it. But guess what? The truth is coming out. Ace of Swords. People are going to start to see this person for whoever they are. I don't know who these people are. Clarify the people that need to see this. Death. He's attacking people with death, or she. King of Wands in the reverse could be a feminine as well. You got death. Somebody could be a November Scorpio. Take it as it resonates, or they're just trying to unalive somebody. Somebody really wants to hurt somebody, y'all. I feel like that Knight of Swords with death, somebody could even sit up and think about hurting somebody. Like physically, you know, they get all into their feels about it. Like their thoughts. Yeah, they're angry because they can't heal from something. I feel like this time they went a little too far with something. Six of Swords in a reverse is about health, healing, being healed, or the inability to heal. Six of Swords in a reverse is not looking good for somebody with death and the Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, somebody did death spells, sickness spells. This shit backfires so fast. Okay, you got Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor. Somebody put in a lot of work. Somebody could have been trying to harvest energy for 8 hours. Okay, I just heard that. Only to end up in the Four of Cups. 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, possibly up into the blood moon. Somebody says this is the big one. I'm gonna harvest as much as I can. And they ended up in the Six of Swords in the reverse, only to get knocked down by the gods above all the gods. You got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Child, that is hell and damnation. It's like earthbound prayers, powerless energy, the Magician in the reverse. Somebody literally just thrusted themselves into like the pits of hell trying to come for somebody. Clarify. All this person's cards are in the reverse. Look, these cards are in the upright. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So now they're sitting up, they're sulking, they're thinking, okay, about how premature this plan was, how they should have not done this. I feel like this person's a BSer, okay? You know the acronym for bullshit. I feel like this person BS's. I feel like this is the kind of person that's like, oh, I should not have done that, but they knew. Somebody's just twisted, dark. Six of Pentacles in a reverse. It's a bad investment. We could have told you that, but you still would have done it. You're under judgment, okay? Four of Cups. Now somebody's asking for something to be made fair. What's judgment? What's judgment? Queen of Cups. You call down judgment on somebody? Queen of Cups energy? Clarify judgment and Queen of Cups. I can't make this up. You communicated something to the ethers and said, listen, enough is enough. Off with these bitches' head type energy. You got the Queen of Cups in the upright and the Eight of Wands, okay? You communicated something, Sagittarius and water sign energy. You went to war with something. But you know what's so interesting? Queen of Cups and the Wands with war. This is somebody who's patient. Slow to their anger type energy. You know, you're not a battle fighting fool. You were patient with these people, places, whoever this person is. I feel like you really took your time before you had to put in some type of spiritual work. But with the Eight of Wands, I feel like it was something that you communicated to your ancestors, to your higher self, or something that was communicated back to you. I feel like it was a full conversation between you and the ethers. You said something, the prayers went up, and baby, the blessings brought down all this reversal energy with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wanted to stop your creativity, take your star, take your crown, take your work, take credit for your work, steal your ideas. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They wanted something that was supposed to come to you to come to them, and the universe just stopped them, blocked them, dropped them. Nine of Wands, now somebody is paranoid, but they're running from like the Grim Reaper type energy. Clarify the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands. See, I can't make this up. They could have even attacked your confidence. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's birthday could be in July. Somebody's birthday could be in, somebody could be a Leo, Cancerian. Somebody could be a March, Aries, Pisces. Okay, high vibrational too. Or a November, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates. Or you're just in this fiery, watery energy by way of you mastering all the elements. Big Leo energy. There's some type of victory here. And somebody is pissed off about it. So you have a victory over death. And you're getting some type of good karma, Libran energy, balancing out the scales. Child, I'll tell you, somebody worked so hard. You got the Empress in the reverse here. Where'd this person come from? As soon as I said justice, Empress in the reverse. This could be a mother figure or just a nasty ass karmic feminine energy. What's the Empress in the reverse in justice? Who is this person? Queen of Swords energy. A Libra. Or a karmic Taurus Gemini. But who is this Queen of Swords in the reverse? I mean, who is this Empress in the reverse? What is this about? King of Cups. Something about you being balanced. Something about your emotions. Something about you not getting out of character. I feel like somebody wanted to provoke you. Like literally with death, to see you get ugly, to see you get out of some type of peaceful state of mind or something. And somebody thought death would be the only thing to get you razzled dazzled. Okay, a little razzling, a little dazzling, ain't never hurt nobody. It's hurting this person. Who's this Queen of Swords and the Empress in the reverse? Who are these people? King of Swords, Queen of Swords. It's a couple that didn't get some type of wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups in the reverse, or they were trying to stop you from getting your wishes fulfilled. But you're coming up as a Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Who's this King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Empress in the reverse? Who are these people? The Hierophant. Big Taurus energy, big Gemini energy. So you got a Libra and a Taurus, possibly. Emperor in the reverse. Ooh, nasty energy. Aries energy. Somebody's birthday could be in April. Don't matter when their birthday is. There's two people here, okay, that thought that they could do something to you. Maybe they felt like they outrank you. Because with King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's somebody that has knowledge. They're educated. They have some type of spiritual knowledge, possibly secrets on how to do magic. Whatever this is, I feel like these are people that sit in some type of high level or leadership in whatever organization that they're in. And they are the ones that wanted to take you out, dominate you, dominate your wish fulfillment. Look, yeah, because they're coming up very well respected as the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. But clearly we can see that's far from the truth, right? Really, in reality, it's the Empress in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. This is a toxic ass, karmic ass dynamic. This is like two weird ass people. I feel like they wanted to swap with you in the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like this could have been a couple that wanted to be a throuple and switch out, and a quadruple happened, and, you know, death returned to sender. I don't know. Clarify the Hierophant. Hierophant usually represents, you know, higher learning. You sitting with the higher ups, your ancestors ascending. Three of Swords, only to end in heartbreak. So somebody was trying to separate some type of divine union, something that was ordained with the Hierophant. What the hell y'all got going on here? Clarify these people. I feel like somebody wanted you to stay in your rank. I feel like whoever you are, you're ascending. Could be a masculine, could be a feminine. You're being celebrated, Three of Cups, not just by your bloodline, the ethers, because you've broken generational curses. And somebody sees you outranking them by way of your ascension as a threat. So they're like, oh, we're just going to take this from this dynamic duo. Or this is one person balancing their feminine and masculine energy. The Emperor in the reverse, nasty energy. They wanted to dominate your wish fulfillment. You got the Ace of Cups. Ooh. Something about your new beginning and affecting your new beginning that was unsuccessful. Ooh, somebody was trying to do a binding spell. You got the Devil and you got the Eight of Swords. Whew. So somebody wanted to bind you to death, bind you to something that's dying. If this is a person, they're not okay. Six of Swords in the reverse, somebody can't recover. So somebody could have wanted to bind themselves to you to stay alive? Huh? Six of Swords in the reverse is about healing. That could be physical, mental, spiritual healing. Somebody needed your healing capabilities and you called down judgment. And now you're getting some type of justice, toil and labor. Somebody was working that ass off to try to take something from you. Ace of Wands in the reverse. It's like the universe is like, no, the Star in the reverse. Like wishes are not getting fulfilled. Somebody putting in days and hours and weeks worth of work. Somebody got a couple and then maybe they wanted to swap out with you. It's 333 on the clock. Ugh. 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 Do you want to fight me? Do you want to catch these hands? Somebody don't want to catch these hands. Spiritual hands. I feel like you got spiritual hands. It's giving Neo in the Matrix type energy. Currently, right now, somebody's working on blocking your intuition. Just a heads up. I just felt that out of nowhere. To take your power and take your strength. Strength in the reverse represents you using your spiritual gifts. They don't want you to use your spiritual gifts. Two of Wands to move forward or to see what's to come. It's another blindsiding type energy. Yeah, but you see, look, this is you. You're on your destiny. So currently, I felt that energy right now. As soon as I closed that door, like closed it, I feel like somebody is like, okay, what else can we do? Strength in the reverse. Somebody didn't want you to see how powerful you were. I just heard they don't want you to go into your shadow. So now they coming in to kiss your ass with the Knight of Pentacles. I just heard they don't want you to go into your shadow. They don't want you to go into your shadow. Because listen, can I just say this? When you are coming in so much love and light, like constantly, and you got people that want to try you, right? They want to try you. They want to keep trying you, keep trying you, keep trying you. They say little slick shit out the side of their neck, out the side of their back, out the top of their head. However it comes out, it's some bullshit, right? And then they put you in a position where you got to call down judgment. Because you're still coming up as the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, loving, caring, and kind. And you call down judgment, you communicated something. And they're trying to, like, I feel like they don't want you to know how strong you are. Strength in the reverse, because I know they can't take your power. They just don't want you to see how strong you are. This person wants you to play yourself as a knight energy, like with the bare minimum. It's almost like arresting your development on purpose, putting you back down to a certain level. You know, you graduated high school, on your way to college type energy, and somebody's like, you need to go back to kindergarten. And you're like, what? Kindergarten? I ain't been in kindergarten in years. Like, this the energy. I feel like whoever these people were, if they're still alive, I feel like they held a very high rank. And I feel like somebody don't want to see you in your shadow. You got so much love and light around you that you got to dig into your shadow. I promise you, this ain't what they want. They might think the devil's on their ass. You got too much divinity around you. I think these people need to let you stay in love and light. I'm just going to be honest, okay? Yeah. Show me what it is I need to see. Yeah, I think they need to just go on and walk away, sir. Look, I can't make this up. Didn't I just say walk away? Go on and walk away, boo. Close the door, honey. This ain't what you want. This ain't where you want to be. Don't you do that again. This is the type of energy that the universe is putting out with the Eight of Cups. They got to walk away and close that door with the world and still trying to be sneaky and get something done. Yeah, still trying to bind themselves to your energy. Because remember, they're the Six of Swords in the reverse. Still trying to sacrifice you. But look, this is in the reverse. So the Hangman could mean a whole bunch of things. Hangman could be somebody tried to sacrifice you and it backfired. It's in the reverse. It could also represent that somebody is missing the red flags. That the universe is telling them this ain't what you want. Hangman in the reverse could represent the inability to see the truth, not wanting to take accountability, or just not wanting to walk away from some shit you need to let go. Period. Somebody's still in a sneaky and deceptive energy. It's amazing to see somebody like this. How can you afford the time? How is it that you find the time to be this damn diabolical? Is something that needs to be studied. That's how I feel. I just feel like, Eight of Swords, somebody's still trying to trap you and bind themselves to you. Or they're trapped. Oh yeah, they're trapped. This is them. I didn't think they was trying to do it. Yeah, somebody's walking away. Okay. Where they walking to, nobody knows. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like they could have attempted something real quick and it backfired immediately. Whatever it is, they're walking away. So Eight of Swords is them. Good. Okay. They were still trying to do a little binding, just a little tinge of your energy. Just a little smidget. Just a little, can I just get a little tiny bit? Like that much? Okay. Bitch, no. Go away. Get out of here before you get yourself hurt. You don't want to see this high priestess going to her shadow or his shadow. When somebody comes with this much light and love and represents the divine, if they got to go into the shadow, I promise you, it ain't what you want, honey. It's none of what you did in that little graveyard with the little dirt, the little dolls, the little candles, whatever you got going on. You don't want this. This is the kind of person that could call down hell and damnation from the sky. You don't want this. And this is why this person is in the Ten of Wands, stressed out, weighed down, Eight of Swords. They're lost. They don't know what the hell to do. Yeah, it's over. They keep trying to spin back the clock. So what this person is doing is painting some type of an illusion from different lifetimes, timelines. If for whatever reason, in some unfortunate lifetime, you were unalived by this person, they would love nothing more than to recreate that dynamic. This person wants to skew your view. That's exactly what they want to do. They want you to be on an old timeline that doesn't align you in this wheel of fortune, because in this life, these bitches could never, right? You've already gone through those timelines. So somebody's playing with the illusions of time. Murder, sickness, death. Because this particular life, it's divinely orchestrated that you would take them out. This is a part of your contract. Or they would take themselves out. So now they want to switch up the contract. Remember, if this person was supposed to come into this life to go through whatever they've gone through, okay? Now they want to change the fortunes of time. They don't want to adhere to what it was that they were supposed to adhere to. They made an agreement. They came into this world and now they don't want to stick to it. They want to go back to an old timeline where they were able to either be next to you, take you out, trick you, fool you. You're the high priestess. You're in a different reality. You got the wheel of fortune. Somebody thinks that this is a game. Yeah, not anymore. I feel like at the time that they were doing something, they didn't think. They weren't thinking type energy. 5 of Cups is like sadness, depression, regret, crying over spilled milk. Playing the victim. Somebody's playing the victim in spiritual court. Now that the judgment angels are here, now that the Grim Reaper is sitting in their living room saying it's time to go, somebody's crying out. Okay? Could be praying, could be playing the victim. Oh, I didn't know, this was something happened to me as a kid. You like, yeah, okay. How many lifetimes you been here? Well, not like the 10 lifetimes ago, I was a good person. Well, no, what about this lifetime? Because see, this is what people didn't see coming into this lifetime. That all the timelines would morph into one timeline. So when you hear people talking about, yeah, in the past life, they ain't got nothing to do with you now. This group of people, you've already resolved all your timelines. 2 of Wands is your timelines. You've resolved it. Hence the fact that the universe has put you in alignment. You are time. And you're moving in time, on time, you are time. You are no longer an illusion. They say time is an illusion. Somebody wants to keep recreating some type of weird ass, heinous dynamic from some weird ass timeline. 100 timelines ago, 100 lifetimes ago, big deja vu ass energy, and it's a hell to the no. Now they crying in spiritual court. Yeah, because they know you can see. They know you can see the Star and the 3 of Wands and the Magician. You're coming up as a master alchemist. Somebody wanted to be you. If this is a karmic masculine, they absolutely want to be you, feminine or masculine. Take it as it resonates. If this is a karmic feminine, they want to be you. I feel like it's a group of people, but I feel like there's a few in particular. Could be up to 3 or 4 people that really want to ride this gravy train with you. Okay? They ain't got enough biscuits to ride the gravy train. You got 3 of Wands. You got the Star and the Magician. Somebody could be currently trying to do some type of reading. Spiritually attack you. So with tarot, sometimes you got dark practitioners, okay, known and unknown, that will flip the cards to their benefit. This is why we pray before we open up this door. Most High, align me with the truth so that I can see the truth, know the truth, and say it as I see it, not to influence this reading based on what it is that I feel I need to hear or what the collective needs to hear. Show us what it is that we need to see by way of divine intervention. Because sometimes the truth ain't always pretty. And I feel like somebody right now could be trying to manipulate the energy. Knight of Swords in the reverse, talking down, scrambling, stuttering. 344 on the clock. Somebody's stuttering. They keep trying to shut your mouth because you're speaking the truth, and they're stuttering. Yeah. Child, get up out of here. Close that door, Holy Spirit. Return all evil, nasty energy to sender. I do not give you permission to be here in spiritual court. You just don't serve a purpose. Not playing in death magic, you don't. You played with your life. You gambled. So you need to definitely hold up your end of the bargain of that gambling deal. Beautiful divine angels. Give me new spiritual energy. Give me new spiritual energy. Yeah, words are spelled. Didn't I just say Nine of Swords in the reverse? Look. It's in the reverse. It's a shut up spell. Look at the mouth. This says words are spelled. Power of the tongue. Trying to curse you, tracking you, or trying to trick you into reading someone else's energy. Trying to stir your words or confuse your words. The power of the tongue. Did I not just say somebody's doing a reading right now? It's in the reverse, so they looking like a whole liar out here. Contact me spell. Come to me spell, contact me spell, watch me online spell. There's somebody that wants your attention. Okay, so you got two different energies here. They're still coming out? Okay, well, let's dive into it. Beautiful divine angels. Archangel Michael, please put a shield of protection over my back, my right, my left, my feet, top of my head as I put on the full armor of God. And show me what it is that I need to see. Somebody's finding out that you're getting your wishes fulfilled, okay? So show me this person that's doing this reading. Somebody's in a reading, or they're doing tarot, or they're reading it wrong, or they want you to read it wrong, or they're trying to manipulate the cards to lie for them. Like, yeah, this person, like that type of energy. Somebody's talking, ain't saying a damn thing, lost. They've already been exposed, and they want you to look crazy, basically. You got the devil. They're obsessed with doing something. I feel like, you know what? Somebody was waiting for you to get out of character. I feel like somebody was waiting for you to be like, oh, you mother, beep, 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 all the curse words, you know? That's what I feel. I feel like somebody wanted you to be seen as spazzy, batshit crazy, cuckoo bird ass energy. Yeah, there's definitely a shut up spell here. And this person is losing. It's the King of Swords in the reverse. Doesn't have to be an air sign, but it's somebody that speaks to people, possibly in the public eye or privately. Yeah, big strength energy, wanting to overpower your words. King of Swords in the reverse is like mind game, manipulation, trying to control what it is that you say, wanting to control your mind, wanting to control your words because you're speaking the truth. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they want your destiny, honey. They want your destiny. You're in alignment. Somebody could be a Gemini. Somebody could be a Leo. I feel like with the strength and the wheel of fortune, you're too powerful, but somebody wants to overpower you. Clarify words or spells. Yeah, somebody wants to try to heal. They're trying to get something to go in their favor. It's almost like if I flip the cards, right? And I'm like, oh, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And somebody's like, yeah, that's me. But really, they're all the reverse cards. This is what I'm getting. Somebody's a liar. Somebody's a liar. Use your best discernment. You know, you got a lot of spiritual hoppers. You know, they hop on all types of spiritual bandwagons to make people like them and appease the people. And listen, please your higher self and the Most High, co-create from there, and everything else will fall into place. People have to adjust to who you are by way of your divinity. But somebody's trying to manipulate the words, and their ass is looking stupid. I feel like they can't heal with the Six of Swords, but they need your energy to heal. Three of Swords. There's some type of separation. You could have did a cord cutting. You could have separated from somebody energetically. Clarify this projection energy. Illusions. Knight of Wands energy. Okay. Somebody has to do something quick, passionate about it, diligent, consistently, deliberately, on time. Knight of Wands is about a passionate pursuit of something. What's the passionate pursuit? To attack you. Somebody could be en route to try to do something right now, or something needs to be done today. You got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's gossiping, talking, lying. This person could also be trying to cloak themselves in somebody else's energy. It's like Knight of Swords in the reverse is air sign energy. Knight of Wands is fire energy. They could be like a water sign trying to cloak themselves in air energy. This is a shapeshifter. They're weirdo. Straight up. I can't even lie. I feel like they're trying to cloak themselves in your energy. You got Libran energy, Three of Swords in the upright. Something about you healing a broken heart. with the Six of Swords. And I feel like somebody's trying to mask themselves in possibly somebody else's energy, cloaking themselves in somebody else's energy. You know, somebody's harvested energy and they're trying to use it to confuse people. Show us who this person truly is. Please remove the veil. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody from the past that possibly you left behind. Somebody that wants to come in and give you an offer. Queen of Pentacles. Divine feminine energy. Somebody is under severe judgment. So let me just tell you what I feel. I feel like somebody is shape-shifting. I feel like if they're not an air sign, they're an earth sign. If they're not an earth sign, they're a fire sign. Somebody's all over the place so that they skew the energy. Okay? In order to skew energy to this capacity with us asking for the truth to be exposed, I feel like their mind is just in a confused state and they're projecting the past to keep you on an outdated timeline with the hopes that you don't channel new downloads. Queen of Pentacles energy. Stable, strength, energy. Yeah, somebody doesn't want us to channel current energy. The Moon, I told you, cloaking, hiding, shadows. Dark night of the soul. To keep taking you back. Oh, it's my ex. Oh, it's my mama. Oh, it's my this. Now, the first part of the reading was a family dynamic. That is current energy on this new timeline. If you're in high frequency, that's what it is. But somebody would rather you read energy from the past. Keeping you in the past is a trickster energy. Because they feel as though if they keep you stuck in the past, you will never know what's going on in the current right now. You'll just be somewhere stuck under some type of an illusion that somebody's still doing something. Give me current energy. The Star, baby. Ooh. Star energy, High Priestess energy. These are readers in the public eye. They don't want us to see. Two of Wands in the reverse to block our view, to only see old timelines. Somebody's literally doing spell work. Look, I can't make it up. Two of Wands is about moving forward. Notice the parallel lines. Two lines that won't intersect, but they're in the reverse. That's about foresight. Seeing the truth. Creating a shadow. Only channeling energy from the past. It's a lie. The Star. The Empress. And the King of Cups. You got divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Who's creating this skewed energy? Projections, I just heard. Yeah, they're trying to alchemize the energy, trying to clean it up, shape shift. The Magician represents creating some type of outcome. Somebody could currently be doing a reading right now as we speak. Hold on, y'all. Or pulling cards, possibly. You know, when we open up these doors, y'all, you got a lot of people that are channeling the same energy. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do something real quick. Make sure I got everything in alignment. On assignments. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, somebody is scared. Somebody needs some energy right now in order to do some type of magic. And I feel like they're scared because they can't seem to channel your energy. And so, okay, hold on, y'all. Just trying to make sure my music. So I got a card that just fell on the floor. Let's see what's going on. All right, so we got the Page of Wands in the reverse. This could represent divination, bad news, alchemy. Somebody's trying to clean up something so people can't tap into it. Show me who this person is. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that doesn't want to... Somebody wants you to put your guard down. But they don't want you seen with the Two of Wands in the reverse. Star energy. Yeah, that they're not your wish fulfillment. So somebody could be coming out as Empress energy, King of Cups energy, Star energy. Nah, they're not. It's an illusion. Somebody could be doing some type of see me as your person type energy, spell or prayer or projection, but we see through it. So what is this really about? With the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Magician? Somebody's currently doing this right now. This is real-time energy. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody can't steal your creativity. They can't take your new beginning. They can't take your ideas. Because you're getting justice. The scales have to be balanced. I feel like somebody's been very successful with creating some type of an illusion so that you stay in the shadows, so that you don't see something, keeping you in some type of timeline. But in reality, you've completed the timeline and you've eliminated the timeline by way of removing your energy from it. So even if somebody's speaking by way of divination or conversation and they're like, yeah, in the past life, this person could have killed you in the past life, and maybe this is happening now. Like, how you gonna take the past life and make it now when it's already been closed out? It's cycles that have been closed out. Let me pull from this energy. It's a trickster. Ooh, you tricky little bastard. Somebody's a tricky little bastard. Hold on, y'all. So let's just see what's going on. Yeah, somebody is a shape-shifting bastard, man. Words are spells, okay? It's the kind of person that likes to speak lies and wait to see if they manifest. Somebody wants you to see them as the Empress energy, King of Cups. I also feel like it's a masculine coming off as a feminine, so that when we read the cards or you get readings that you think, oh, it's a feminine doing it, or it's your mama doing it, or no, it's some weirdo. Some weird ass energy, possibly somebody you left behind, possibly somebody you don't even know. But we're going to tap into it. Divine angels, please remove anything trying to stop me from speaking the truth. Please show me what it is that I need to see. Please remove anything out of my ear gates, my eye gates that are trying to block my view. So say I, divine, as I put on the entire armor of God from the top of my crown to the bottom of my feet. Somebody is sneaky. Somebody's trying to siphon energy to heal. So if this person is so focused on healing, they could be sick. I'm going to be honest. I hate to say that, but they could be not doing so good physically. They could actually be sick. Here's the catch. This could be because of magic. Death magic. Very arrogant energy. Very cocky energy. Very much just like, oh, I'll just go get more energy type energy. So if they're not trying to come for your energy right now, they're trying to find other sources. Thank you, Spirit. They're trying to find other sources of energy. This could be children. This could be animals. This is somebody's desperate. I'm just going to keep it real, okay? Show me this person. I can't make it up. They could be working with a doll right now. So they're wanting to block your intuition. Somebody could be working with a picture, a doll, something that they're working with that they feel has been successful. Clarify. Yeah, it's over. Let me tell you something. Somebody did mind magic over you, psychosomatic, self-induced psychosis ass magic to make you look crazy, to make you be crazy. They wanted you way down and stressed out, but it's not working no more. So where does that energy go? It backfired. You got the 9 of Swords in the reverse and the 10 of Swords. Child, I know you lied. This is current energy, 10 of Wands. Now listen, 2 seconds ago, before we just broke up that illusion, did you notice that the person was coming up as the Empress and the King of Cups? And when we asked, hey, clarify, Most High, I need to see the truth here. I feel like something's a little wonky. I feel like my discernment is picking up on some shit here. The Ace of Wands came up in the reverse. This is not your person. This is somebody shape-shifting. Ooh, wee. My God. Hold on, y'all. Let me adjust my seat, honey. Somebody's ass is shape-shifting that ass off. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Something was supposed to have you burdened. Something was supposed to have you out of your mind, psychotic. If this is a masculine doing this to a feminine, he's very misogynistic, very sadistic, very dark shadow energy. Somebody wanted to do this slowly, very calculated, very piece by piece, not skipping steps, really enjoying the fact that they were doing this to you. And now I feel like they're realizing that they were not. The shit wasn't working. You got the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they need your power, strength. I'm telling you, this person's got some type of health concern. If you really look closely, because the face that I'm seeing with this person, somebody's face could be really sunken in. Their teeth could be really yellow. You know, your teeth say a lot about your health. Their eyes could not be white. Like somebody's got something going on. And so whatever they're doing, the face that I'm seeing, show me this person. The face that I'm seeing is somebody that harvests just enough energy to get by type energy. Listen, it's not working no more. The Fool in the reverse. Somebody knows that they've come to the end of the road type energy. Yeah, you come to the end of the road. Although we've come to the end of the road, you gotta let go. You gonna let go because your time is up. Something's fate, honey. Whoever this is, they signed up to be here to clear their karmic debt. They got here and decided they didn't want to leave. They found some people that they could steal energy from, and now the shit ain't working. You got strength. This person wants power. They want health. They want wealth because death is knocking at their door. I cannot make this up. You got the Grim Reaper out here coming to collect. Death. The Fool in the reverse. Something can't happen no more. Somebody did something over and over and over and over. And the universe was like, listen, nah, man, this ain't gonna work. What are you doing? You got the Ten of Swords and the, oof. And I feel like somebody is like a manipulator. Words are spells. I feel like they're like, yeah, it's going to work. They're very cocky. Oh, he's going to die. She's going to die. You know, type energy. Clarify current energy. Yeah. They're trying to come off as a hierophant. Nah, this could be like a fake prophet, fake preacher, fake reader, fake spiritualist. They're dark. They're not the hierophant. Clarify. Person is not the hierophant. Oh, this is what they want from you. Ooh. What you demons want. This is what they want. This is a position. This is a rank. These are gifts. It's your spirit. They want your bloodline. Strength. What bloodline do you come from? That you got all this power, that this has all been sent to you, and it seems as though you just keep transmuting death. I need that. This is what somebody is saying. This is what they're saying. You're coming up as the high priestess. You definitely are chosen. You could be a reader. You could be a spiritual practitioner, or they're attacking a whole bunch of readers and spiritual practitioners for their energy. Yep, Knight of Wands energy in the reverse. They're doing some type of sex magic, death magic. Again, if this is a masculine, I feel like, clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're struggling with their sexuality. I feel like this person doesn't get a lot of offers. They might not feel attractive. So they attack women out of anger, and they attack men as well. Somebody could be struggling with their sexuality. I don't know why I feel that with the Lovers. Take that as it resonates, but I feel like it's all about energy for them. I feel like this is sex magic that has nothing to do with sex, but only has to do with death and power. That's what I feel from this person. The Lovers, Knight of Wands. So they doing love spells, death spells, possibly so people don't see that they doing death spells. So they, you know, sprinkle a little love spell out there. You know, they're like, oh my God, he's so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's so nice. Yeah, but they trying to unalive you behind the scenes. Yeah, they want to come up as the King of Wands in the upright. They're not shapeshifting. They're doing this currently. Look, this is really who they are. How are you going to be the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands? So something about how they need people to see them, how they want to present themselves. The Lovers, okay? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, they're attacking divine feminine energy, psychics, chosen ones. Somebody wants you to think that it's somebody else. Yeah, but they losing. I don't know what the hell this is. I feel like, honestly, I feel like somebody caught wind, or people did, that this person was harvesting energy. And so they simply did cord cuttings or cutting ties or something like that and called back their power. And now somebody's bank is empty. Somebody ain't got enough strength. This person could be really down for the count and just tired with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. All that weight that somebody wanted on your back is now on their back with the Fool in the reverse. Maybe they're isolated. They can't move forward. Somebody is not doing so good. Somebody is not healthy. And they want all of this. They like, you mean to tell me you the high priest of strength, high refined, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, divine, feminine, masculine, and this is what they're going for. Somebody wants good high frequency supply, but they don't have enough to attack you. You know, it's like bringing a little bitty dart, a dagger, to a machete fight. Somebody ain't got what they need in order to fight this battle. Child. But you're determined. Somebody's still determined, child. Somebody wants you to see them as the wish fulfillment. But really, this person is dying, rotten from the inside out, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Commercial break. Let me tell you what I see. Let's just keep it real. Let me put the cards down. Somebody's ass is not okay. They're hiding their sickness. They're hiding their death. They're a siphoner. They're coming for people who got a lot of power. They did death magic over people. They talking and they running their mouth. They're not saying a damn thing. Saying stuff that doesn't make sense to other people so that people really don't see what it is that they're doing. Now the Nine of Swords is in the reverse. They're having some type of mental breakdown where that was supposed to be you, high priestess, possibly a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And now somebody wants you to see them as their person. So they're doing a love spell so that you see them as a King of Wands in the upright, Emperor in the upright. But in reality, this is an Emperor in the reverse and a King of Wands in the reverse. And we're reading through shape-shifting ass energy. And really what they want that healing love. They want that healing energy, that overflow, that pure divine energy. And somebody's willing to do anything to get it. That's sad. Somebody's struggling to get this energy. Fighting themselves. They're even attacking children. I'm telling you, somebody's desperate. Behind the scenes, somebody's desperate. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yep. Starseed children. Starseed children, possibly people in the public eye on platforms. Y'all be mindful of people. Be mindful. Feel all the energies out. You know what I'm saying? If you're on a public platform, protect yourself. You know, I was watching one of these really beautiful high priestess the other day. She doesn't have a lot of following, but she is so amazing. And she just came up on my timeline. And she said, you know, she's new to YouTube and she's got like 3,000 followers, but she's not new to TikTok. You know, she's very talented, very tapped in. You could tell she's been doing tarot before coming to YouTube. This somebody for real, right? She said, now I see why, you know, people don't have profile pictures and why they don't show their face. She was like, so many people evil eyeing your beauty and your energy and all of that. Oh yeah, it's real out here in the spiritual streets. It ain't no joke. And this doesn't say anything against the people that do show their face and all of that. 9 times out of 10, child, they got something protecting them. Some type of gin or something that they use. Ain't nobody in the public eye showing their face like that. I promise you. It's something that they got to do, right? And people are like, well, I don't move in fear. Yeah, but moving in fear and being wise are two totally different things. Okay? Body language tells all. I've seen people call their gins while they're doing readings. They'll throw their head to the left and to the right, slap their leg real fast. One girl did that in the middle of a reading. I'm like, bitch, what are you sending back? And what was that? And nobody in the comments said anything. So listen, but I thought it was real interesting she said that, because somebody is like watching all the star seeds. They go on a hunt. They need energy, honey. But in order to get energy, you got to have energy. And somebody's ass is bankrupt. Somebody's bank account, spiritual harvest account, harvesting energy is empty. So they don't know what to do. Clarify. I can't make this up. They coming amongst the soul tribe. They're like, who can I get with? Who's online right now? Who's doing a live right now? Didn't you notice that a lot of readers left for like 2-3 weeks? You got a puppet master behind the scenes that's sick and dying, child, losing their mind, out here shopping amongst the soul tribe, dropping Bible scriptures underneath the comments. I can't make it up. And I felt for this young lady, this beautiful high priestess. I said, wow, she's so talented. She's so beautiful. She's so radiant. Beautiful skin, beautiful human being, just radiant. You know, listen, I am my sister's keeper. When you really on the right end of the street and you doing the right thing as a high priestess, I'm going to see your energy. I'm going to feel it. I can resonate. So I felt for her because I was like, wow, she's somebody that eventually will have a really large following, but she's learning right away, like, damn. Who are these people? You got savages out here just shopping online for energy. Protect your energy. Be wise. Whatever you need to do. And again, this is not everybody that shows their face. But you got to be really bold to show all your energy, all of everything that you represent. When you got people that want to be in your house and all of that. And, you know, and this is when people started, you know, saying that people were connected to certain covens. Because certain people were getting attacked and certain people just were not, right? Now, some people are initiated. And so whatever it is they want to be initiated in, that's not my business. It's not my problem. But when I tell you the projections ain't no joke, protect your energy. Now these people looking crazy. Nine of Swords, when you were supposed to be looking crazy and you're coming up as Temperance. I feel like people wanted to provoke an Earth Angel energy to be spazzed out. This is a provoking energy. This is a siphoning energy. This is a gossip, slander, trying to speak something over your life. You know, it's really interesting, y'all. The readings that come out at night are completely different from the ones that come out in the daytime. At night, hey, that's straight spell work sometimes. I mean, not everybody. But you got some platforms that I just scroll, like right before I go to bed, which usually I'm in bed by, like, honestly, y'all, 8 o'clock sometimes, 8:55. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be knocked out, okay? But I've come across some people at night, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't want to ruffle any feathers. You know, I'm not here to talk about how people do their thing. But I'll listen to their readings, and I'm like, y'all sitting here watching this? They be like, yeah, this bitch gonna die, and she gonna this. And I'm like, there's a way to read death. You know, there's a spiritual, how do you say, etiquette. Okay? Spiritual community etiquette with the high priestess by way of the keeper of secrets and how we see the truth, y'all. Most times we don't say everything that we see. Some of these people be like, yeah, it's going to get bad. It's going to be worse. And it's going to be this and that. And you can kind of read their energy. I'm like, child, you are feeding off these people's energy. That's why I don't watch everybody. I don't watch everybody. You don't know what they got. A screen is a portal. So you got to really be mindful of what it is that you're watching. Hold on, y'all. Let me get me some water because I've been talking and talking. So, and this reading is going to go viral at night. So just pay attention. You know, pay attention. I'm not here to say that my platform is the end all be all, or anybody else's for that matter. This is just stuff that I've been like exposed to and the Most High showed to me. And I'm like, wow. You know? So it's interesting. It's really interesting. Because I feel like a lot of people hide in the shadows. You got really good high priestesses out here, really good ones, y'all. A lot of good people in the spiritual community doing the right thing. And you got some people that want a piece of that pie, okay? But energy never lies. It doesn't lie. What really happened under the blood moon? Well, let's just tap into the energy. I'm going to tell you. Under that blood moon, the one that we just had, you had a whole bunch of shenanigans. Do you hear me? And the first thing I did when I sat back on the new moon, first thing I said was, ooh, it's about to be a whole bunch of people doing death spells. And then I sat back and I looked at the alignments of the planets. I looked at the highest frequencies. I could see the lowest frequencies. Because, you know, once you get to a certain level, high priestess, I know you can understand this. You can pretty much see all timelines for the most part. You kind of tap into the ones you want to tap into, and the ones you don't, you just keep them closed. But some of those timelines have already been eliminated. So the people on the outdated timelines, They're in such an illusion, they don't even know that that timeline don't exist. So when they're channeling energy, it's already old and outdated. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So as I sat back and I kind of made an assessment, by that time, I think I had gone on my little vacation, like a little sabbatical for a few days. I sat back and I had my feet kicked up and I'm like, wow. I said, people are doing death spells under the first real full retrograde eclipse moon of the year of 2025, which is judgment and death, endings. I said, who in their right mind is going up against spiritual law like that? That's insane. Can you imagine the backfire that's about to happen? Massive regrets. This says, fed up. Fed up? Can't take no more type energy? Like, why? When you really think about that, blood magic, whatever type of blood, because a lot of people did blood rituals. And whenever there's a blood ritual that's been done, the way that it was explained to me by a really good spiritual teacher is that once you feed blood to a deity, that deity wants blood. So they did blood magic, more destiny swap, a lot of glamour spells, a lot of bullshit, a lot of shit. I was just sitting back looking like, oh my goodness. I'm sitting watching it all energetically, y'all. I could see a whole bunch of people going to practitioners, gearing up for the full moon. They disappeared online for like a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, got into the Lilith energy, okay? Sending out Leviathan spirits, prideful energy. Like, I was watching it all. I'm like, damn, what the hell is going on? I said, in the middle of retrograde, eclipse energy, blood moon. On the divine feminine energy, they want this. Let me tell you something about this divine feminine energy. No disrespect to the divine masculine, okay? We love y'all. We give birth to you. This is how you became divine, because you came through a divine woman, a woman that prays. Listen, let me tell you something. Not P-R-E-Y, but P-R-A-Y. This divine feminine energy is like so powerful. You got people that are willing to kill, steal, isolate you, destroy, do anything to get your essence. Clarify, the full moon, blood moon. When I tell you, they want your mindset, they want your ideas, they want your downloads, they want your inner standing, your outer standing, whatever this is that you got. Je ne sais quoi, Mama Gaia, Mama Wata, mother of all energy. Yemaya energy, mermaid energy. And I say that because you're everything in nature. This has nothing to do with religion. Ifa, voodoo, okay, that's great. Those are all labels. It all leads you back to the divine. Those are all groups. They want this so bad. They are willing to do whatever, even risk and bet it all. People bet it all. Do you hear me? And they're waiting for something to come into fruition. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Death in the reverse. Now, in the middle of retrograde, blood moon, eclipse energy, we are due and we are still on this ascension. That means that we were getting some type of upgrade, some type of DNA upgrade, some type of DNA splice angelically, control, alt, deleting some shit in the bloodline that need to go, okay? Timelines, all kinds of stuff, eclipsing it out, right? They sent death, specifically to the divine feminine. I didn't see too much death magic on the divine masculine, but I saw a lot of death magic to the divine feminine, because they know if we can unalive the divine feminine, then she won't give birth to men that are divine or women. This is the womb. This is the portal from which divinity has to come. Her womb is pure. It's powerful. It's connected to source. It's not a Jezebelian energy. She's broken soul ties from demonic people. She's purified and broken all curses off of her bloodline. Child, this is what I saw. Now you got death in the reverse. Who's fed up? Somebody tired of waiting too long to get your energy. You said, if I gave you 50,000, you said, if I gave you 10,000, you said, if I give you 2,000, you said, I could have her energy. You said, listen, somebody fed up now. Somebody calling the practitioner like, listen, you said 3 more days, 2 more days, 1 more day. Be patient. That I was going to look like her and be her and smell like her and sound like her and sing like her and dance like her and everything like her. Death is in the reverse, child. What happened? Clarify, fed up. What happened? 3 of Swords in the reverse and death in the reverse. Why are they in the reverse? Because the shit backfired. That's why. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that this shit backfires. So you got 3 of Swords in the reverse. This was, the swords represents the air, Arthur of the air. Somebody spoke something into the air. They spoke death over the divine feminine energy. 3 of Swords in the reverse also represents somebody trying to manifest chaos from a blocked heart chakra. The goal was to block your heart chakra so that you wouldn't be divine. The goal was to block you from talking to source so you would abandon your destiny, abandon your platform, abandon your children, abandon your divine masculine. This was the goal with the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wanted to thrust you into the shadows, okay? So let's just see how that happened. What happened, okay? King of Swords energy. Divine feminine, you had to get into your masculine energy. You could have did some type of protection prayer, whatever works for you. Cleansing energy under the full moon, blood moon, eclipse energy. What happened there, okay? What happened? What happened? 4 Wands energy. Somebody wants you to leave your person out in the cold. 4 Wands, Aries energy. You have to go to war. When you put a divine feminine in a position that she now needs to channel her masculine energy, you better really run. I feel like it's just not safe. I'm going to be honest. Somebody that the Most High sent, caring, loving, kind, gentle, sweet, has to stop from being grounded to the capacity that they're so feminine and loving that you believe that this is a weakness because you're sending death to this person, that they then have to turn into the King of Swords. This is feminine energy transforming herself into somebody who is a master at war, but fair, King of Swords, honest, unbiased, head over heart decision, not erratic, not irrational, not moving too fast, not off with your head impulsively, but necessary to take your head off because you ain't got your head in the game anyway doing no death spells over divine feminine. So you don't need it anyway. Off with your head, but you did it in a way that was so patient. You were slow to your anger. You were slow to war. With the 4 Wands, Wands represents fire. Divine feminine had to pull that fire out the bag. Okay, now somebody's fed up. Didn't you know it? You got the High Priestess to the Queen of Swords. Intelligent, very well spoken. But outside of all of that, Aquarius, Libra, beautiful Gemini energy in the upright, with the Piscean energy, with the High Priestess energy, somebody left you no other choice to take their head off. This is what they don't understand or understand about the divine feminine. Remember, she gives life. She comes so that we can live more abundantly. She's nurturing, she's grounded, she's empress, she's Gaia, she's water. She's saying, here, my children, drink. You are thirsty. Look at you out here running around. No, don't be jealous. No, don't talk about her. No, don't do that. Loving, caring, kind. Until she's like, you really ain't giving me no other choice but to give you a nice, swift kick in the ass over to whatever it is that you're doing. 422 on the clock. So you got divine feminine and divine masculine here. You had some divine masculines that needed to tap into their feminine energy so that they wouldn't be impulsively out here fighting. We were patient, wise, strategic. Queen of Wands, this too soon shall pass type energy. Okay? So you had to tap into your balance. Look at you, High Priestess. One big swift kick in the ass with the Ace of Swords energy, unbiased and fair. You said, look, they're giving me no other choice. This was not an easy decision because you're a lover of people, a lover of nature. You understand consciousness. You know why some of these people are doing this. Oh my God, look at these fools. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Look at them. Clear up their consciousness first. They still kept trying to come for the mother. Energy in you. Nurturing energy. Healing energy. Not only did they try to come for it, they wanted to kill it. And you like, child, if you don't sit down, let me give you a good little reverse, just as a nice little warning, okay? The next time you might not survive, because this reversal energy is an opportunity for somebody to sit their punk ass down and learn their lesson. Again, how kind and gracious is the true divine feminine high priestess energy and this queen of swords, king of swords energy. That's still grace and mercy. You just said, oh God, look at these fools. Sit down. Please have a seat. Please. Now they fed up. Why somebody fed up? Because you're still sitting on your throne and they couldn't take something from you. They did a destiny swap under the full moon looking like a fool. Look at these fools. Clown cakes. Imbeciles. Idiots. Funky energy. Nasty energy. Rotten energy. Look at this. Fool in the reverse, three of swords in the reverse, death. These are people that refuse to see the truth. They refuse to change. They want to stay in this old mindset, and all they keep doing is jumping up to do the same as predictable work, coming for energy they can't even sit next to, let alone smell it. Somebody's not even worthy enough. You ain't even done enough work to be in this beautiful divine feminine energy. And you just keep getting exposed. This is what you did under the blood moon. Now you fed up. Why are you fed up? Because you couldn't take somebody's destiny? Because you want to be the star. Because you want the Two of Cups. You want love. You want friends. This is like a popularity contest. Two of Cups is about people that admire you. Hold on, y'all. This Two of Cups is about people that admire you. These are friendships, camaraderie, admiration, equal admiration. You could be a teacher. You could be a leader. Queen of Swords is somebody who speaks the truth, gives good advice. King of Swords does the same. Very patient, kind. Takes a lot of patience to be the Empress. What if we just took everybody down on impulse? Look at how much care is here. This backfire is mercy and grace. Somebody better take this backfire and go back to their timeline and work their shit out. Okay? Please, sir, ma'am. You don't want to thrust divine feminine energy, godlike energy into the shadows. You will think that the devil is on your ass, but really it's the wrath of the Most High God. I promise you, don't push people that are lovers like this to be fighters. Don't do it. Even this Queen of Swords, King of Swords was just kind of like a little tap on the hand for the umpteenth time. We done lost count of how many times we keep saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, don't do that. It just keep backfiring and backfiring. And they keep trying. And now they lying. And now they fed up. And now they mad. Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you sad? You need a hug? What happened? Nobody showed you love? Get out your feelings, ho. Get out your feelings, ho. Get. Fed up. They're fed up. Justice. Balance, scales, karma, mayat, liberation, Libran energy, righteous justice, divine intervention, upright, balancing out energies, retrograde, teaching people harsh lesions. Somebody got lesions? Damn, why do I want to say lesions? Lesions? Oh, that could be a legion of demons? Somebody could have tried to send you a legion of demons. I just heard the 7 deadly sins. Somebody tried to send you some type of death magic and the 7 deadly sins. Sloth, pride, ego, greed, gluttony. This was somebody's spell word because I want to say lessons. And I heard lesions, lesson, to lessen you. Ooh, clarify that. Now somebody fed up? Yeah, because you a healer. So whatever this is, you were supposed to be crazy by now, Divine Collective. Somebody sent you a legion of demons. It's almost like, I could say more, but I think I'm going to say less when it comes to that. 6 of Swords, okay? You stay calm. Six of Swords is like peace, tranquility, you know, tranquilo, blessings, blissful energy, calmness. Somebody wanted to, yeah, like depower you, de-rank you, de-vein you, de-everything you. But I feel like they wanted you to do this yourself. Now they fed up. Now they fed up. Three of Wands in the reverse. That could also represent not wanting you to see something coming, not wanting you to see the future. But I feel like with the High Priestess, you already know. This is like feeling intuitively, oh, lightning's about to strike right here. Oh, you know, let me just go this way. You sailed to a new area of energy and calmer waters. You got out the way. You felt the tower coming. So Three of Wands in the reverse, this shit didn't go nowhere. Clarify. Somebody also didn't want you to ascend. They didn't want you to see something. Somebody didn't want you to get over your shadows. Somebody wanted you to stay in retrograde energy. Somebody didn't want you, like they just wanted, why is this person fed up? Why are they fed up? Because now everything they wanted for you is happening to them. Fed up because they're waiting. Remember, whenever spell work to this capacity is done, there's some type of, there has to be like an expiration date. Or an expectation date. There's an expectation of when something's supposed to happen. So after somebody did something, they're waiting. They're watching. They're hoping. Well, is it going to happen today? Is this the day? Is it? And now somebody's fed up because they're realizing that something's not coming. It's like waiting for a bus only to realize that that bus don't run that route no more. The bus ain't coming. You could started walking a whole bunch of hours ago. Yeah, look, somebody's a liar. Truth ain't in them. Straight liar, manipulator, Ace of Swords. They told a lie to the universe. Told a lie in their spell work. That's what black magic is. That's what the magician in the reverse is. It's a liar. It's somebody that wants to manipulate the energy around somebody that cannot be manipulated. When you're walking in the truth, nothing can change the fact that you're being honest. Now, if people decide to believe a lie about you, then 9 times out of 10, they was already committed to seeing that about you anyway. It's a 99.9% chance that they're not walking in the truth. If they can't see you, then let them stay blind. They can't hear you, hear the truth in you, see the Most High in you. Those aren't your people. Those aren't your assignments. You could just be passing by a certain timeline. Let them. Because you got liars out here. Now they can't move forward. I just heard their lies can't move forward. The truth ain't in them. Damn. Show me this person. Or people. They're stuck. Having to sit in a really harsh karmic lesson. Now here's the catch. Okay? When you do work like this, under the moon, blood moon, does it amplify it? Yes. So the backfire is worse. They wanted this to be a bomb dropped on you like a wrecking ball, energy coming through your life, wrecking your life, death and sickness and endings and this and that and this. And you coming out like this. Look at you. They're like, oh no, she's sick. He's sick. They're just hiding it. No, boo, they're not. But death has returned to sender. Somebody's still trying to sell themselves. Oh, you're sick. You're hiding it. You're acting like everything's okay. No, everything's okay. We're blessed. Everything is well. All is well. These are people trying to convince themselves that death has to find you prematurely, and it's not a part of your contract. You didn't come here to die to your enemy like that. You already paid them debts. The sacrifices have already been made. It's 4:33 on the clock. You came to be a master and to teach people how to master themselves. Period. Well, clarify the energy. Fed up. Let's see. Somebody is saying that you lying about being healthy and lying about being well and mentally and spiritually, and that you are a liar, that you're a fake, that you're a phony ass empress. Somebody came to my page and said, oh, you fake ass empress, eat shit. I said, back in my bath and I cracked up. And I was like, oh, they're talking to me? I just fell out. I was like, oh my God. You know how when you just love and light and you just sitting in this peaceful Zen energy and you can't find any space in your life to be offended? I was like, oh, wait a minute. I said, is this person talking to me? It was on my platform. I thought they were referring to somebody else. It wasn't resonating with the reading. They're like, you fake empress bitch, eat shit. And I'm like, oh my God. So I sat back, I meditated, I went within, I laughed a little bit. I was like, thank you, Most High. I said, I'm doing something right. When the enemy comes like that and projects onto you to that capacity, congratulations, collective. You're doing something right. You understand? When you shake up the enemy like that they gotta come out from the woodworks, from behind the keyboard, you know, to say something to you that's out of pocket. Oh shit. I was like, oh, he's talking to me or she or it. I didn't know it. Somebody was like, you fake ass empress. Yeah. I said, oh, okay. Yeah. You got the retrograde energy, retrograde and healer. I don't know, collective. I feel like you've alchemized something so well that I don't even know what these people doing at this point. Do we even care? Clarify. Yeah, the devil's on his ass. You done flipped the devil over again. How many times does the devil have to get flipped over? Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. You've been around town building your little funky ass, demonic ass, delusional ass, illusional ass, lying ass, manipulative ass kingdom, finding people to come agree with you, and now you sitting up looking crazy because you got needs to worry. Five of Pentacles. People about to lose everything. Trying to comfort you again. That blood moon was supposed to make it work, honey. You understand? The blood moon was supposed to make it work. Clarify the blood moon, Holy Spirit. Clarify the blood moon. Blood moon, blood moon. Yeah. Look. Eight of Wands in the reverse is like a whole bunch of chit chatter, a whole bunch of inclinations, a whole bunch of incantations, a whole bunch of intentions, a whole bunch of diabolicalness that came out of somebody's mouth. Toxic mouth, poo-poo mouth, caca mouth, stinky mouth, nasty words, cursing, hexing. Eight of Wands in the reverse. All these prayers have backfired. All these prayers were earthbound. They never reached you. These people's words, their energy is too short to reach you. They've not mastered certain levels within themselves to even come near you. So their magic, their dark energy, their death spells, their sickness spells cannot come nigh. That's why they're frustrated. That's why they come in the comments. You eat shit. I was like, oh, damn. Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to eat shit. But you're stressed out. I understand. I'm okay. It's okay. Okay. You act like nobody showed you love. You want a hug? What you want? Okay. Ten of Wands. They're stressed out. Yeah, I would be too. If I was just naturally diabolical and didn't know why and was still trying to figure out and crying and lying and trying to get people to believe a lie, yeah. Love. Love. So many people use your name in vain. Love. Yeah. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love. You got the Lovers. Ace of Swords. You're being seen as the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, so if they want to say you a lie, let them. Anybody believe in them is in the Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles anyway, let them. Yeah, they all look like fools, let them. Spirit is saying to move forward. Clarify the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the devil's on his ass. Let them. Justice in the reverse, karma. Bad karma at that. Oh, you a liar, you fake, you phony, you ugly, you this. Let them. They're in the Nine of Swords. They're not well. Mentally, spiritually, physically. They done sent so much death magic out. They can't even shapeshift no more, child. They needed your energy to do that. They can't shapeshift into divinity. They're just coming out as devils who've been tossed to and fro by the universe on that ass. Under bad karma, bad judgment, can't move forward, can't come past your timeline, can't see your timeline. Why do you think these people needed you to be bound to outdated timelines by way of retrograde illusions? So that they would have access to you, so that they could feel like they were under some type of, so that they felt like they were in power, rather. You somewhere over here, child, speaking the truth on a whole nother timeline. Chosen ones, the lovers, the ace of swords, the magician, and the ace of cups. I can't make it up. And you can see too, what's good? Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Hey there, hi there, hello there. Ace of cups, divine intervention. What else did they think was going to come out here for the chosen ones? You carry mercy and grace in your hands, and now you done ran out of mercy and grace for these people, so much so that you just surrendered them to their own energy. That'll teach them. Page of Cups, visions, dream state, Piscean energy, sensitivity, psychic energy. The divine is here. While somebody was wishing you death, trying to curse you with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, having bad conversations with some type of demonic ass forces or whoever was going to listen, you somewhere having a conversation with the divine, seeing the truth. The Most High says, they're going to send you something. Just protect your energy. You'll be fine. Just get out the way, because I'm going to strike lightning. When I heard that thunder the other day, when I was channeling that energy, y'all, for the children, child, that thunder, after I got off the reading, shook my house. I said, oh, they done pissed God off. My son woke up out of sleep. He said, ooh, Mom, I feel like the Most High God is mad. I said, oh, my God. They should have called on the devil, because the wrath of the Most High God, you cannot survive. You're going to wish for the devil's attacks. You're going to be like, please just send Hashatan. The Most High's like, nope, I'm coming myself, because I told you little bitches. Didn't I tell you little witches and ditches and bitches? Shape-shifting? Listen. Kind generation, lovers. We represent the Most High. Look, death. Some of these people could see you as a death angel, earth angel. And you absolutely are. You bring death. You bring transformation. You bring, listen, you're going to have to change type energy. Death represents change. Stop being this. Come on over to this light and get out this damn dark shit that y'all got going on. Get your ass out of there. And this is what we said. We bring death with us. Death angel energy. Okay? Somebody feels like you a death angel? A death angel. You a healing angel and a death angel. Clarify death angel. So you call death down on the death angel, scorpionic energy, to get, the Nine of Cups came. To get some type of wish fulfillment. Hold on. Olan. Let me see what this is. So we got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you wish death on somebody. Nine of Cups is about a wish fulfillment. So you wish death on somebody that the Most High gave power to call death down on. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Clarify the Nine of Cups and death. Somebody spoke something real nasty over your destiny. Somebody tried to curse your destiny. King of Swords in the reverse. Master manipulator. Your destiny in alignment. Somebody wanted to curse your life. Possibly attach something demonic to you. Or whatever this is. Or attach the devil himself, honey. Somebody wanted you to be stressed out and weighed down. King of Swords in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for the chosen ones. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it was an illusion. Casted a whole bunch of illusions. Turned around, threw a rock and hit their hand and walked away. Look at this. Eight of Cups. It's somebody that's is somebody that sits and channels nasty energy for a really long time. Using illusions. Projecting. And then they turn around and act as if they're innocent. But the universe is like, I saw that. That's what's up. So we're going to hand you back this Five of Pentacles. We're going to give you this Fool in the reverse. Because even though you threw a rock and hit your hand, you did it to somebody that you should not have come for. Okay? Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarify the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the moon. Yeah, hiding behind the scenes, man. So here's the thing. I feel like you are the real Queen of Pentacles, but somebody wants to be seen as a Queen of Pentacles. You are the real King of Swords in the upright, but somebody wants to be seen. I feel like somebody also wanted people to think that this attack was coming from you, chosen one. I feel like somebody wanted to use your energy to create some type of weird ass illusion so that people could be like, I had a dream about Neff. She did black magic on me, just as an example. I'm just saying. But I feel like this is what somebody was doing. Somebody loves to manipulate the energies, puppet master energy, the moon. Look at all these cups, illusions, 9 of cups, death. So that somebody would think that somebody who's really stable is doing this to people when really it's somebody unstable who's just a shape-shifting ass weirdo. Throwing rocks and hiding their hands, but trying to hide behind other people's energy is what I just heard. Damn, what kind of devil is this? Show us the truth about this old devil. Try to find in the reverse. It wanted to come up like this. Fake prophet, fake prophetess. Somebody that's coming up like that, like a teacher, but really they're a nasty, bitter ass energy. Like, oh, child, this is some real interesting energy. Clarify this person. Show us the truth. Queen of Swords. I don't know, but they're the King of Swords. Now, here's the thing. This could represent light and shadow. Somebody stays in their shadow more than they do their light. Okay? But they spend more time shape-shifting in energies to get people to see illusions or projecting illusions. And then they come back as if they're doing people a favor type energy, like a teacher, like a leader. You know, people like that to me are very much necessary. I'm going to tell you why. Because they teach you to listen to your own intuition and how to see through these illusions. If you're not thinking for yourself, somebody's definitely going to think for you. This is mind control, projection, wanting you to see something that's not really there type energy, or to think that it's somebody else. Somebody's a good liar, but I feel like they can't lie anymore. They can't. I just heard they're getting caught up in their lies, or they wanted you to be caught in a lie. It's over with the world. Clarify, Holy Spirit. You got Empress energy. This could also represent the World Wide Web, how the world sees you, mothering, loving, caring, kind. Illusions, delusions, mind shifting, demonic ass energy, mentally being off, way down, stressed out, projecting that onto you. Really, that's how they feel. Somebody wanted to project their energy onto you so much that you would be seen as this unstable creature. This is what I'm feeling. It's like somebody that wanted to penetrate your aura with their tainted poison, their thoughts, their nasty words, so people would see you as who they really are. Type energy. Yeah, somebody spent a lot of time doing this. Do you hear me? A lot of time. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for that. Somebody spent a lot of time. They put in a lot of work to make somebody see something that's not there, and now it's over. 8 of Swords in the reverse. This is like breaking free from some type of mental magic, mind magic, illusion, lies, slander, just nasty, weird ass energy, just lies. I just hear somebody's a liar. 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, people are breaking free from whatever this illusion is. So somebody was doing this to this capacity. They could have been trying to do this to a whole bunch of people. They could have been doing this to a whole bunch of people to get them to see something that's not there, something that's not real. I just heard hallucination. Damn. That's how y'all kicking it with the devil? That's crazy work. That's crazy work. So addressing the rumors, I guess. Whatever this is, I feel like somebody is like addressing rumors or something like that. Can I be honest with y'all? Commercial break. I don't respond to rumors. I don't respond to weird ass people who tag me on videos and try to get me engaged in bullshit. And I put that on everything, you know, bullshit. It's a lot of weirdos out here, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot of damn weirdos. Is all I can say. Keeping it a buck, keeping it 100. Hold on, y'all. Let me give me some water. Yeah, it's a lot of weirdos. I never knew what to expect coming into the public eye. But when people decide to be bold enough to tag you in something, they want you to engage. Don't do it. If you feel the need to create a police report, do it. Hit these people where it hurts. Stop this bullshit. This is some bullshit. Like, people act like defamation of character is not still against the law. But there's a 99.9% chance that you just don't need to engage, and they'll go about their life, hopefully, and just figure themselves out and why they feel the need to be online. A lot of these people, believe that you really are their friend and or their foe in their head. They don't know you, but they tap into you every day. If you got a platform, or even if you don't, they feel like they know you, okay? Sometimes the feeling is mutual. Like I have people online that I genuinely love. I've never met in real life, but I love. But you got some people that really have made you an enemy of the state in their mind. State meaning their state of mind. Child. And they want other people to be your enemy too. I don't engage in that stuff. I'm like, don't tag me in this mess. What is this? What is it? I broke some type of little code the other day. Somebody tagged me in something, and I realized that there's somebody behind the scenes in this little group, and I know who they are. I think I figured out all the people. Because their lingo is the same. Somebody has like a fake platform. They don't have a lot of followers, but they said something like somebody else that I heard online, and I was like, oh, this is you? So every time I see people do stuff to that capacity and they want to bring it to my attention, or they are so like defeated that they can't move behind the shadows, right? This is how provoking your high vibrational energy is, Divine Collective. That people have to come out of the shadows to tag you, provoke you, see me, because they're defeated. So they have to create an illusion. They can't suffer in silence. They don't want to walk away. They no longer want to throw a rock and hide their hands because you're too intuitive. You can see that it's them. You're like, oh, you're the one throwing the rock and hiding your hand, right? And so when they have to come from behind the scenes or from behind the keyboard or behind the phone, you got to know they're already defeated. Because why else would they need your attention? Why couldn't they just continue to hate you from behind the scenes? Oh, that ain't working out either? You need us to know that you the one hating? Sound like you ain't been successful on this little hate campaign. So the Most High revealed to me who was who and what was what. And I sat back and I was quiet. I think I've been quiet for probably like the last year. I didn't react initially. And so, yeah, I realized I connected the dots and said, oh, it's this person, this person, this person, and this person. And so I just kind of let it be, didn't respond. Again, hoping that it would just go away. And I feel like a lot of these people are okay with you being who you are as long as you don't expose what it is that they're doing. Now, here's the catch about being a truth teller. You are mandated by the Most High to tell the truth. It's not a popularity contest. It's not like, oh, I'm only going to tell the truth about this person or that person. Sometimes we don't even know whose energies we're channeling. We're just channeling energy because we're telling the Most High, hey, show me what it is that I need to see. What is it that the Divine Collective needs to know? So if these people are being exposed to this point, that means that they've done something for far too long, and the Most High feels as though it needs to be exposed by the collective, right? But they don't see it that way. They feel targeted. They feel guilty. They feel like you're laughing at their magic. They're out of spiritual law. They're breaking spiritual law. You can't just go do magic, y'all. Whoever these karmic ass people are, and they got too full of themselves. They feel like they absolutely can, and they can't. And so they came across a group of people that are high vibrational, calling down judgment. You know, when I first came to the spiritual community, I was like, oh, spiritual judgment is here. I knew that this was the time. I can't say that it was before that time, although we've always been under judgment. This is severe judgment. This is the world under judgment, right? And I knew that it wasn't going to be an easy position to be in. So be that as it may. Sometimes they feel like we're targeting them. And really it's just a message. But this just lets you know how paranoid people are, that all their dirty laundry is being exposed. They don't like the fact. It's okay if you tap into other energies and other stuff, but the fact that you are exposing me Personally, whoever me is, they got a problem with that. So they run and they go do death spells and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, they try to blacklist you and shadow ban you. Then your numbers get all weird. And like, it doesn't matter. The Most High says my will be done on earth and in the heavens. So when the heavens takes the call, it's pretty much a wrap. And if you're really mandated by the Most High, chosen ones, like we know that you are, you're going to channel the energy not to tickle anybody's ears. It's not easy telling people the truth, especially when you know sometimes they can't handle the truth, but you still have to do it because that's what you signed up for. You are the high priestess, right? And that's just how I see it. So let's just tap into this energy. This is the extended reading. Come on in. We'll see how long we can go, y'all. I'm gonna let this run a little bit. Holy Spirit, divine angels, please clear out any energies that are not real, any falseness, any lies being told to and fro, near and far on this timeline and any other timelines. We're asking that those timelines be closed. We do not read into the illusions. We can see through those illusions. So say I, Most High God, please put a shield of protection over my heart chakra so that I can manifest the truth here and tell the truth, right? Holy Spirit, who needs this message? Okay, I'm being guided to pull from the Cosmic Insight cards. So let's just see. What's the immediate energy? Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So somebody is channeling sexual energy. Possibly this is somebody who feels as though they can sway you, pull your energy, and pull at you or get you to come back to them on an intimate level. Why is this person in intimacy energy, sexual chemistry energy? It came out again. Damn. Whew. Now, I had 2 decks of these cards, y'all. This was so funny. And these 2 cards are kind of morphed into one deck. Now, some of these cards are doubled up here. Intimacy and intimacy. Child, sexual chemistry. So this could be sex magic. Okay? Sex magic. I always say sex magic is siphoning energy. Why would you be doing sex magic on somebody that you have a real connection with? Why would you feel the need to do sex magic on somebody? It's 4, 5, 6 on the clock. So something is in order to be exposed. Okay. Show me this person. King of Cups energy and the 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups energy. Lord have mercy. So you got a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. If somebody's doing sex magic, it's somebody that's a karmic feminine or karmic masculine that wants this contract. Look at the 2 of you. Self-love. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. So they could be doing magic over a divine union, a divine couple to get you to go towards somebody else. Intimacy. Clarify the person doing the sex magic. It's a worker behind the scenes. Somebody's working, toil and labor. Intimacy. Sexual chemistry. This could be people from the past that you had sex with. Clarify intimacy. Show me this person. Yeah, they want this contract. Somebody is working that ass off. Possibly trying to block your root chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra, third eye. You know, all those chakras are connected. Somebody's working to get this contract. It's 2 people that's supposed to be together, supposed to meet. You're in alignment. Clarify intimacy. Who's doing sex magic? Somebody that doesn't want it to be over. This could be a karmic feminine or a masculine with the world in the reverse. So you could have closed out a cycle with somebody from the past. Baby, they saying it ain't over till I say it's over. And they're doing sex magic to get you to think about them, come back. They could be trying to provoke your sexual energy to have some type of a victory and win at all costs. Somebody saying, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to win. Show me this person. Emperor energy. Somebody wants to be your person. I also feel like somebody's trying to block your third eye so you can't see. There you go. So sex magic. To see them as the one, to see them as somebody that you can have a victory with. Somebody is in your past playing around in your connections. It's a karmic masculine or a feminine in her masculine energy. Here is their real energy outside of shape-shifting. They feel it's not over. The cycle's not over. 9 of Swords in the reverse is somebody who is crazy. Possibly could have been sending you some type of obsession spell with the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wanted you to obsess over the sex that y'all had. Or something like that. Clarify. Yeah, they did. But you're turning down this offer. So this isn't working. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that you're no longer giving to, that you don't care about. You left out in the cold. They're not giving up. I feel like you intuitively know that Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Divine masculine, feminine. You both could have two people from your past. Intimacy came out. Two exes, two karmic cycles already closed that don't want to close these cycles. Both of these people, these karmic people that y'all have left behind, are mirroring one another. You're not giving to these people. So you're not having sex with this person. You don't want to give to this person. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They're trying to stop you from giving to a new connection. And the both of you are individually in the Ten of Pentacles, right? It's one thing to come in a union and then y'all end up getting the Ten of Pentacles together. But it's another thing when the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups individually, single, self-sufficient, are both in the Ten of Pentacles. What's that? 10 plus 10? 10, 10 is 20 pentacles? I can't make it up. So who's this person working really, really hard? Doing this sex magic, trying to get this contract. Somebody wants your baby, wants your man, honey, and they don't want you to see who they are. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Listen, this is the third wand. Look, you got two destinies, two paths, two roads that are about to intersect if they haven't already. And you got a third party situation. Somebody left out in the cold that says it's not over till I say that it's over. They are the third wand. Hence, there's only two people, two wands, two destinies, two paths. This is like a weird ass, wobbly ass third wheel. A third party situation, a third slice of bread. You like, I don't need no extra slice of bread. What is this? Okay, you got the Three of Wands in the reverse. They're being blocked from your energy. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that you don't want to give to. Somebody you don't want to be with, but they're doing some type of sexual magic. Clarify sex magic, Holy Spirit. Clarify sex magic. Give me real-time energy. Yeah, look, a love spell. Glamour spell, love spell, come back to me, baby spell. Remember the sex we used to have. Remember, remember, do you remember? You're like, Do you remember the time when we fell in love? You're like, When we first met, girl. Do you remember the time? You're like, You remember when we had sex? You're like, No, sure don't. Don't want to. Lovers in the reverse is some type of domination love spell, obsession spell. The Nine of Swords in the reverse is like you breaking free from some type of obsession spell. I don't even think you broke free. Can I be honest? Can we just have a real commercial break? I feel like you're just loving on yourself, to be quite honest. I think you're loving on yourself and you're drawing somebody in that's loving on themselves as well. But somebody's behind the scenes working real hard to be the third wand by way of the Two of Wands. There's only two people here, two people that are having a victory. Two people that want to be intimate. Right now, I feel like you're two people that are finding your way within yourself, loving self. Like, yeah, whatever happened to loving self? Can we normalize that? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is stuck. They're liar, they're a cheat, they're a manipulator. Could you be my baby energy? Come on back home type energy. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're not giving to this person. You're not talking to this person. Somebody wants you to see somebody else as being sneaky. Clarify. Yeah. This is some type of creative idea from somebody that's diabolical. They want you to think that somebody else is not your person. That's not your lover. This could also be seen as somebody that they want you to see that this person's attacking us. Oh my God, she's crazy. He's crazy. Clarify. Because they want a new beginning with you. Look. I can't make it up. Four of Swords in a reverse? Who is this? Four of Swords in a reverse. Ooh, child. Strength in the Star. I feel like Queen of Cups and King of Cups, this is two very successful people at the top of their game. Star energy, the both of you are being recognized for some type of like great work or accolades. You're just shining. You're following your destiny. It's written in the stars. It can't be changed. Somebody wants to rearrange the stars. Both of you standing in your power. And you got the 4 swords in the reverse. Somebody's restless. Somebody is mentally in distress over somebody going towards somebody else. Getting an idea of who their person is. Somebody is stressed out about that. Like not going to sleep, up at night, losing sleep, working really hard to continue to create some type of an illusion, trying to win at all costs. 4 swords in the reverse is just restless energy. I just heard undiagnosed mental illness. Damn, 9 of swords in the reverse. Somebody could be circumventing. Somebody could be using something to not feel, pills, alcohol. Why did I feel that? Why did I feel that from that person? Yeah, they're taking something. Knight of Pentacles. The Pentacles could be a pill child, pill popper. Something to go to bed at night. Somebody is losing it. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Listen, the way that I'm reading this obsession spell, you can't get over me spell, you can't get over my sex, has backfired. It's literally put them in this obsessed energy. So this is their own energy. And how they wanted a King of Cups to be over them, this is now how this person is feeling. This is their own energy. How they wanted a Queen of Cups to be about them, this is their own energy. So now they're obsessed, they're restless, they're losing it. The Lovers in the reverse, they can't stop thinking about you, they're obsessing. They can't stop thinking about the intimacy. Somebody could be masturbating to you. Somebody could be trying to think about who you're having sex with. It's literally driving them insane. This is spell work that they wanted you to be in. Somebody didn't want you to get over them, to not give to anybody else, to not catch them, for you to think that it's somebody else that's doing it. No, it's this person. Somebody spends a great deal of time doing it too. I can't make it up. Look, this is them currently. 7 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the reverse is like illusions that have been shattered. Mirror magic, glamour spell, love magic, obsession magic, constantly doing something over and over, toil and labor. Somebody's made this a full-time job. They're trying to bind you. You could be feeling weird energies of somebody trying to like penetrate your energy type energy. This is a siphoner. This is a siren energy. This is a succubus energy. Somebody could be using marine spirits. Somebody could be using succubus energy with the 7 of Cups to try to get some type of offer. So the 7 of Cups in the reverse is like, there's no illusion. Okay. Somebody can't play over your top. Somebody can't tell you what it is that you don't see. You got the Chariot in the reverse. Whatever this magic is, it's not going anywhere, y'all. It's not. I feel like somebody wanted this to be you. I think somebody wanted you to be blocked. I think somebody didn't want you to be able to get over them. Well, let's just see. Are you over this person? Or do you want another chance? The King of Pentacles to make an offer. 10 of Wands. Well, let's just see. Somebody could be stressed out. Somebody could really be confused over some type of an offer. You got the 10 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody that's a business owner, somebody that's stable, grounded, responsible, work ethics, decent, in order. The Emperor, a good father, a good friend, somebody that has great business sense, somebody that's got great balance. They don't work too much. They work smart. They're smart with their money. Yeah, confirmation. 10 of Wands. Why is it stressed out? Somebody was trying to weigh you down behind making a decision, or somebody was giving somebody an ultimatum. With the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, it's like marry me or die. Damn. Love me or die type energy. This is some type of obsession spell, sex magic, pulling magic. You could feel like somebody's trying to siphon your decisions, your energy, your love, your like, what in the world is somebody got going on here, honey? Well, let's just see. Why is the 10 of Wands there? I feel like this person ain't coming back. Yeah. Queen of Swords in the reverse. You see this person as a manipulator, a liar. Queen of Swords in the reverse is somebody who talks a good game. Somebody could have literally gone towards somebody and really believed that this was their person. This is why they stressed out, because now they feel like this person doesn't want to get out of their energy. It's almost like this person is saying, If you don't love me, you're not going to love anybody. I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to be stressing you out. They could have even threatened to unalive the divine feminine or the divine masculine. Take it as it resonates. This is somebody that's making threats to weigh down the King of Pentacles so they don't go and make an offer to somebody, or just to themselves, or just not deciding to make it to this person. You got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oh my God. This is somebody cutthroat, somebody that will do anything to win, somebody that will lie through their teeth, somebody that will continue to lie. They never take accountability. This person says the same thing over and over because they want to convince you of the lie. They say it over and over so that they believe the lie. This is somebody doing spell work, trying to speak something, constantly saying something, just over the top as energy, belligerent, psychotic, crazy. Whoosh, yeah. Somebody wants to be a wife. Somebody wants to be chosen. Because there's two people here that are destined to be together. Which one that is, somebody has to make a decision. And I feel like somebody is willing to create as many illusions, traps, potholes, roadblocks, whatever the hell they got to do for you not to go towards somebody. They are willing to do it. You got a stalker, you got a psychotic person, sociopathic person, bipolar energy, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. If you look close enough, you can see they're never really happy. They're never genuinely happy. Show me this person. Yeah, they're just creating some type of an illusion. This is the kind of person that'll spaz out and then they turn into this little girl or a little boy and they start crying. Somebody's got deep-seated childhood wounds. They don't like to be abandoned. They don't like to lose. They're a big bully though. It's like this is the kind of person that, once you meet them, they don't want to let you go. They don't like to let people go. They don't like to close out cycles. They're unstable. Page of Cups, they're a child. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's like they act out and then they apologize. And then you feel bad for them. This is somebody that wants a mother-child relationship, father-child relationship, energetically. Even if they don't realize that, this is the way I'm reading the energy. So they do spell work. This is one thing that they believe that they're good at, because I feel like this is somebody that is socially awkward, if you will, like type of energy. And the people that they encounter, they hold on too tight. I feel like somebody is doesn't feel noticed. And the only thing they can do that they believe that they're good at is dark spell work. But it has to be somebody that is receptive to their illusions, that's open to their lies. That's what magic is. Okay? Yeah, they put in a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of energy. This person wants your 10 of Cups. Somebody's saying, I can make you happy. I can be with you. I love you. I'm this, I'm that. But the moment you say no is when you see the real side of who this person is. They do not like rejection. They do not lose. They don't want to lose. They just feel like, hell no, nope. If I got to make everybody else look crazy and I'm the last one to know that I'm crazy type energy, this person got some deep-seated issues. I feel like they're dangerous. I feel like this person would hurt you. I feel like this person with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, I feel like they have some type of an addiction. I feel like somebody really is delusional to the capacity and to the extent that this is going to work. I'm going to be honest. I feel like somebody believes I'm going to keep doing this until you come back. 2 of Swords in the reverse. I mean, what else do we say about the 2 of Swords in the reverse? Is that you see through these illusions. Somebody can't convince you to come back. You've already said no. I feel like this person is, I feel like this person needs some type of intervention. If not divine intervention, like literally all jokes aside, I feel like they need some help. I would pray for this person, honestly, whoever you are. If you're a feminine and this person is attacking you, pray for this person, literally. Burn a white candle, pray for them that they get some type of divine guidance, because they're really like possessed, dominating. They see people as possessions. You know, this is the kind of person that if you never leave the house, they're okay with that. This is not somebody that wants to collaborate with you in a healthy way, coexist with you in a healthy way. They're obsessive. They'll only play the role of being normal for a short amount of time, because the real version of them is still very broken. They can't pretend for too long to be okay. Remember, it's something that they practice in order to get this Two of Cups. Okay, you could have even seen this in this person. You could have been like, damn, what happened? Yeah, intimacy. They're just doing like sex magic, trying to manifest you through sex. They could be masturbating. I'm getting a dark feminine energy. Okay, they could also be having sex with other men to try to like channel the energy. There's somebody that's really, really hurt, y'all, over the fact that you could possibly be coming into union with somebody else, even if you just have friends. Let's just assume that you're single, self-sufficient, you in the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This person is like devastated. Like they don't even want you to be with yourself. It's like, what are you doing? Are you like, I'm just kind of hanging out, you know? There's somebody that's, you know, could become irritating. You know what I mean? At least for me. If it were me, it's like, damn, go find you something to do. It's okay. Like I like a relationship where I can be with somebody, but give me my space. Trust is like key for me. I cannot deal with no insecure ass person. I get a lot of attention, not just online, but in real life. Like I talk to people. I'm a social person. So if somebody doesn't understand that, oh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Especially being a healer, oftentimes, high priestess, divine feminine energy, you will find that usually you get broken people. And when they get in that healing energy, oh my goodness. I used to have a group of friends that none of them knew each other. None of them wanted to hang out with me all together. It was like I had to hang out with one today, then tomorrow I'm gonna hang out with you, because I was always a healer, even when I didn't really fully understand the calling. But when it was all of us together, it was like, oh, you're more friends with her. Oh, you can. I'm like, what the hell? Damn. Okay, hold up. Like, I just need a day to myself. And then when I would turn my phone off and just have a day to myself, I've been doing that since I was 18. I'm like, I just need a weekend where I don't talk to nobody, help nobody, do nothing. They're like, what happened? You didn't call. Now, the people that I respect, I feel like the people that I really care about, they know where I'm at. They give me my space. That's healthy. But this, what I just channeled, is codependent, toxic, unhealthy. Oof. No. Pray for this person. Whoever this person is, pray for them. Pray that they find guidance. Pray that they get some help. Pray that they're able to, because I think at some point, this is not even about a partnership. I feel like somebody just don't like to lose, which is even more dangerous. When somebody will do anything to win, they're a very dangerous person. They'll do anything to get attention, to prove a point. You know, you got to really just be mindful of these kinds of people. I mean, it's not hard to tell. They can't be normal for too long. They're all over the place. And they need you to pay attention to them in order for something that they're trying to manifest to work. They need you to pay attention to them. Okay, close that door, Spirit. Let's pull more from the Cosmic Insight. If you're just now coming into the chat, please hit the like button. Like, love, share, comment respectfully. What's going on in the comments? Let's just pick up, because somebody could be coming in and out of the chat. Clarify what's going on in the comments. I just felt that. There's a King of Cups in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. These are two men that are manipulators. I think these two people are gay. I think they're secretly gay. They could be older men. One could be slightly younger, but I think they go from different platforms because they're misogynistic, and I really think that they hate intelligent Empress energy. Two very ungrounded men. They could be both married to women, and they're both really secretly wanting to be with men. If you want to be with a man, you need to openly admit your truth and be with a man, honey. It's your life. It's nobody else's life. But I picked up on their energy. Yes, let's channel it. They come into the comments. These are two people, two men. They siphon energy. They also do spell work. I saw them in the dream state. I'm kind of glad this energy came out right now. Let's channel it. So you got the King of Cups in the reverse. Is somebody that's emotionally unstable, somebody that's emotionally manipulative, a narcissist, somebody that doesn't think that people can see through their facade, okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who is wants to dominate women energy, okay? They could also want to dominate men as well, even on a sexual level. Somebody's a sexual deviant, irregardless to what their sexuality is, they're a sexual deviant. Somebody's into dark sex, dark, nasty, whatever this is. It's what I'm picking up. Clarify these men that go from platform to platform, dominating women's energy, okay? Queen of Wands in the reverse. One of them could want to be a woman. One of them could really hate being masculine. Queen of Wands in the reverse. They come off witchy. Okay, they want to take a divine feminine's beauty, intelligence, make her look dumb, break her down. These are really attacking energies. They go from platform to platform. I've seen them in the comments a couple of times. I just ignore them. I show them love and light, but sometimes that's not enough. Okay, Star in the reverse. These could be people that are also on platforms as well. Maybe they're not getting a lot of attention. Maybe they're not getting notoriety. Maybe they feel like something that you're doing is better than what they're doing. You got the Star in the reverse. Star in the reverse is like not being recognized for something. People that just need attention, that will do anything to get it. The Star in the reverse also represents being unsuccessful at trying to create some type of an illusion. These are people that it's about money, 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 status, attention, what is this? They, worship. Somebody wants to be worshipped. This is the energy that I'm picking up with the Star in the reverse. Okay, and they want to knock divine feminine off their energy. Also divine masculine as well. I'm getting somebody who is silently homosexual, but they don't want to admit it. Okay, and somebody loves to try to come for divine feminine energy, but they do it in a way that they deal with low vibrational women that don't like themselves. These are the kind of women that like for you to call them a bitch. Like that. Like they're okay with that. I've never been okay with that word. When I use the term bitch, I literally mean a dog. Like, this is this kind of energy. They deal with low vibrational women that they can say, you stupid bitch. Like that type of energy. This is the kind of karmic ass men this is. This is what I'm getting. But it's only to like make them look stupid or to take something from them or energetically, but they're not good supply. The only reason they do that is so that they come off bitchy, so that they come off as bitchy women to divine feminine, so that we don't suspect that they're really men that are just kind of being nasty. Okay? Somebody could be in the public eye. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But they're cloaking themselves in nasty, bitter, witchy energy. But really they're two men who struggle with their sexuality, possibly mother issues, family dynamics. It's bigger than sexuality. Because with this King of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm getting this person likes to dominate men in sex too. Yeah, he could be paying for sex. This person could be what they like to call a beard. Okay. So why are they online doing this? Six of Pentacles, somebody pays for sex. A beard to somebody that has a wife possibly, that doesn't know that they're gay or that they prefer gay sex over heterosexual sex. And they pay somebody. Six of Pentacles is like paying for sex. This could be online, OnlyFans, however they paying for it, hookup, local hookup, whatever. Okay. Clarify these people that come to the comments. These men, who are these people? Yeah, Knight of Wands energy. Sexual deviance. Some of them could be doing stuff to the videos, y'all. So be mindful. I mean, if you are okay with that, I'm getting somebody that could be doing something to your voice, something to your picture. You know what I'm saying? We can all use our best judgment there. Or maybe not, because somebody ain't using their best judgment. Somebody's a sexual deviant. Knight of Wands. Violently, though. Like very twisted, dark energy. Clarify this energy. And somebody, this also represents this older man or this man with some money using his money to dominate young boys. This person goes from platform to platform. I'm so glad we finally pulled this energy, because I feel like they come and they project a lot of nasty energy onto the divine feminine. They want the beauty. They want the divine feminine to act out. They love it when divine feminine gets erratic. You know, we have moments, y'all, where we see stuff in the cars and yeah, we go off. But they like angry women, like, you mother of it. I'm like, first of all, anybody that can anger you to that capacity can control you. There are no puppet strings here. Don't allow nobody to pull your strings. Block them and keep it pushing. Don't let nobody lower your momentum, your frequency, because they're wounded behind the scenes and they're a keyboard bully. Child, outside, they don't want to even see you outside. Your energy alone would make them drop type energy. So somebody likes young boys, young men, could be men in their 30s. Maybe this is like an older guy. Whatever it is, they hate divine feminine. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Star in the reverse. Show us these people. Yeah, look, this is them. Gossip, slander, nasty, crazy, saying stuff, different profiles, gang stalking ass energy. So they could be on this live, or they're planning to be. Let's jump a timeline. What's the plan? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The Wheel of Fortune. They want to affect the stability of the platforms. They want to affect people's destinies. They want to be a part of it. They want to be the devil. They want to be the bad guy. Clarify the bad guy. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they want to be the bad guy on the World Wide Web. The world, destiny. They want to make it hard for you to be pure, for you to be nice, for you to be patient. They want to test your patience, poking the bear energy. Clarify this King of Cups in the reverse. They could also be trying to destiny swap with some feminines. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. These are men that can't, and it could possibly be a woman out here too, a karmic ass feminine. Some low vibrational ass woman that works with low vibrational ass men. They all karmic. But primarily I see somebody making a fool out of a heterosexual dark witch, using her energy. And these are two men that would prefer to be together. They could even do magic through sex, like channeling stuff through dark magic with sex. Something like that. Weird shit. Okay? You got the Two of Wands and you got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, these are destiny swappers. So they're definitely coming to the comments, y'all. Watch the words. These are people that are trying to cast spells over your platform, over your energy, to use your energy to manifest something dark, to take your destiny. Temperance energy, Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of these people in the comments, King of Cups in the reverse. Four of Swords, they got to put something to rest. Four of Swords is also like somebody who could be thinking of ways to do something, how to manipulate energy, meditative states, how to make something appear to be something. Ooh, excuse me, that is not. Yep. They're coming in as people who they feel are going unsuspected. They feel like we can't like pick up on the energy. Four of Swords, they're thinking in new ways. Okay, how can I come out this way? They already figured it out. We go into all the platforms. We're doing this, this, and this, and this, and that. Like that type of energy. Knight of Pentacles, how can we make it? So they come in bearing gifts. These could be people giving small donations, $1, $2, $5, something like that. It's very weird energy. It's a breadcrumb. This is just so you follow the breadcrumb and you don't see who they are. But we see y'all. We see you, okay? We don't care. Okay? Gang stalkers. What is this? Yeah, Four of Wands. Some of these people really want to be in your house. Some of these people want to be in your house. They want to be in your bed. They're deviants. They're coming off like they're soulmates. Four of Wands energy. Show me the King of Cups in the reverse and the, yeah. But we see through it. Nine of Swords. These people are mentally unstable. Some of these people really do need some type of mental help, y'all. Like, seriously. Like something happened to them where tarot is not going to help them. It's not going to solve their problem. This is why I don't give too many readings anymore. Because we're at the time of knowing. If you've really ascended to a certain level and you still need a reading, then you really need to just sit down and go within. But real people, real high priestesses, they know that. Now, that does not mean that sometimes we don't collaborate with somebody that we trust. But be mindful of somebody that's your friend reading your energy. Trust me, they're going to feel away. I've been there, done that too. Shout out to the high priestesses that held a space of love and life for me when I was flipping the cards and still trying to understand and only wanted to see what I wanted to see, not what I needed to see. And they helped me. And I helped them. But at some point we get to a point where you gotta go within. You gotta have a real relationship with the Most High. You gotta shut it down. You gotta listen. Okay? So yeah, this is what it is. Let's just tap in. Holy Spirit, Divine Angel. Let's just see what's being planned for the witching hour. Clarify the witching hour, clarify the witching hour, clarify the witching hour. Pyromancy. Okay, so you got somebody that does candle magic in the night. Somebody does candle magic in the night. This could also be sex magic, hex magic, all kinds of stuff. Whatever. They got a candle for every damn thing. Who is this that I'm picking up on? Okay, gazing into the flames, focusing in on how they want the flame to be, blah, 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 blah. It's in the reverse though. So reverse means something's been exposed. Okay, let me use these cards and see what's going on. Let me use these cards. I feel like these cards are going to tell me what it is I need to see. How y'all doing? Y'all okay? Chime in. Give it a thumbs up if you like the reading. Drop a heart in the chat. Show some love to yourself. Show some love to the universe. Let's just see what's going on. Who's this person doing candle magic? Sweet talk. Yeah, some type of love spell in the night. Somebody wants you to contact them. A lot of sex magic, y'all. What the hell? This could also be sex magic that somebody's trying to use to manifest something. I feel like this is beyond sex, y'all. Like, what the hell? Somebody got going, They're doing it in the night? Yeah, to get a man. Somebody want a man? Somebody want that divine masculine. It could be a karmic feminine. Take this as it resonates. Ugh, my goodness. They burning a whole bunch of candles. Yeah, they want this Ace of Cups. They want to reconcile. Something like that. So they're coming in to sweet talk you. Pyromancy. Candle magic. It's in the reverse though. What's the pyromancy? Yeah, it's not working. 4 cups. You ain't coming back? I just heard you can burn all the damn candles you want. Oh, shit. Somebody is not coming back. Somebody like, you can burn whatever you want. You can burn some sage. You can burn whatever the hell. What you gonna do is burn that damn bridge and close the door. It's over. 4 cups. Child, I can't make this up. Pyromancy, sweet talk. Somebody's like, baby, I love you. I just want you. Oh, baby. Oh, okay. Shut the hell up. 7 of Pentacles, child. Somebody is working that ass off in the night. It's a night worker, a night crawler. Witching hour energy. Clarify pyromancy in the witching hour. Yeah. So that you come in, baby, and take a leap of faith with them. With the Fool, everybody plays the fool. Not this time. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody wants you to constantly think about them, to weigh the options. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Do I want to be with you? Are you really my baby? 2 of Pentacles is like constantly in limbo. Okay, I want to be with you. Okay, maybe I don't. Somebody wants you to be in limbo. Give them energy, constantly thinking about them. They do this in the night, 7 of Pentacles, so that you come towards them. Clarify pyromancy, witching hour. Pyromancy, witching hour. They could be getting somebody to help them. They could be getting somebody to help them. 3 of Pentacles in a reverse. It's not working out though. If somebody has a worker, somebody assisting them, it's not working out. They're getting bad news. So somebody could be getting divination in between the pyromancy work or the spell work to find out if it's working, and they're only getting bad news. This definitely involves an Emperor. We got the Emperor, the Lovers, Temperance, King of Cups, 5 of Swords, Child, and the Wheel of Fortune. Woo, and the 7 of Wands. Somebody called on their ancestors. Somebody is hurting themselves, trying to get you back. Okay. Wounded warrior energy. 9 of Cups. I feel like somebody is just like, you're coming back. But they keep getting divination with the Page of Swords in the reverse, getting bad news that you ain't never, ever coming back. But they can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop doing it. What's this pyromancy energy in the witching hour? Yeah, 6 of Cups. Somebody working off of an old timeline, an old paradigm shift to create some type of an illusion. So that they can relive out some type of closed cycle. This is like reopening a cycle, reinstating a cycle. Child, what's the 6 of Cups? Retrograde energy. They can't stop thinking about you. Pyromancy. Staring into the, yeah, look. This person's stuck on stupid, stuck in the past. I can't make it up. Hey, man. Somebody is like, woulda, coulda, shoulda, seeing things differently from a different perspective. 4 of Cups is like wishing that things could be different. Yeah, and they're coming to apologize. But look at that fish in that cup. Page of Cups. Somebody's dreaming about you, thinking about you. Page of Cups is, you know, it's a minimum offer, but it's a fishy offer. It's not what it appears to be. Clarify. 5:33 on the clock, child. Pyromancy, sweet talk. Yeah. Somebody wants you to see that you are their end all be all, or for you to see them as your happiness, or somebody that you could be happy with. Yeah, you got a King of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, that's not good. Manipulator. Doesn't want to give up, determined, trying to block you, stop you. King of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's stuck in their ego. They abuse their power. They keep getting bad news. You're not coming back. They want to apologize. You're not accepting the apology. You're not available. Show me the Divine Collective. Feel like you're moving on with the Fool. You're moving forward. Yeah, you're following your intuition. High Priestess in energy. You're being guided by Spirit to turn down this offer. Clarify. And you got a karmic ass feminine somewhere that would love to take this karmic ass offer with this karmic ass man. I hope these two people end up together so much that they stay together until they figure out that they are each other's karma. My God, listen. You got the King of Wands in the reverse. Child, you got a karmic ass feminine somewhere crying a river. 5 of Cups that want this King of Wands in the reverse so bad. And you're over here in the High Priestess energy, good positive energy. You're like, I would never, like, ugh, take that. I'm good with that. Adios, arrivederci. I'm sorry. Okay, you're like, I accept it, but I'm going to go now. Okay, clarify the High Priestess, Holy Spirit. Clarify the High Priestess. I can't make this up. You're in the King of Swords energy. Ooh, when you take a feminine and put her in her King of Swords energy, she's got to put on her big boy pants, you know, feminine energy. She's in her soft lady era. Listen, you done woke up something masculine in this feminine. She's like, nah, I'm good. She sees you like a child. Star energy. So she's acting like your father. She's getting to masculine energy to reprimand a child, a belligerent ass, diabolical ass man, a slut bucket ass man, going to and fro, putting that wand in any little dirty ass pond he can find. Hell no, get out of here. And you got a weird ass, karmic ass, sword maiden who's in the 5 of Cups over this nasty D. Child, show me the sword maiden. Show me the sword maiden. Child, and she just trying to reach out to this person, communicating, contacting, calling. Why can't two karmic people just be together? What is the problem? Y'all two karmic people need to just be together. They need to be together. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So this man, this King of Wands in the reverse, there's somebody from their past that's in the 5 of Cups. They're trying to take a leap of faith with you. You're the High Priestess, the star, and you're in the King of Swords energy. You're not buying it. You're not selling it. You're celibate. You out of there. Okay, you out of there, out of there. Somebody got somebody around them that can't get over them. They can't get over you. This woman is in the 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, some type of bad karma that they're getting. They're stuck in some type of, what the hell? They're stuck in some type of badass karma for some nasty ass energy that they put out. You got the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody is unhinged, unbalanced, losing their self. Intuition is blocked. And this man got the nerve to be standing their ground with this person. This King of Wands is, somebody doesn't want an easy lay. Somebody doesn't want an easy fix. Somebody doesn't want this person. But this person wants them, and this King of Wands wants you. You could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius, or you have those placements, or you're just a High Priestess embodying all the elements, but somebody sees you as like healing energy. The star is like healing energy. You're intuitive, you're sweet, you're nice, but at the same time, with the King of Swords, you don't take no shit. Somebody don't take no mess, honey. I can't make it up. You like, say that again. Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. Yeah, you don't take no mess. You're setting a boundary, okay? Here's my line. Please do not cross it. It's a wrap. Adios, arrivederci. Yeah, I can't make this up. You got the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Child, I can't make this up. King of Cups. Somebody's got a new offer here on the board. It's not this old person. It's not this King of Wands in the reverse. You got somebody new coming in, showing you real love. Or you're a masculine that's just really pouring into himself. Queen of Swords, though, to the King of Swords could be a feminine that's in High Priestess energy. I feel like this is two people mirroring one another, and destiny is going to make sure that you find each other. Yeah, two lovers. I can't make it up. You got the two lovers and you got temperance energy. Two people, two earth angels, two very loving, kind people. Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, Archangel Michael. This is a union that's protected. So while somebody is chasing you, somebody's chasing them that they don't want. They're in the Five of Cups, unbroken, begging this man back. And this man is trying to come towards you. And they're doing some type of candle magic. You know what I feel from this King of Wands? Let me pick up on this King of Wands. I feel like, honestly, this person is bound to a lot of witches. Because I'm picking up on a whole bunch of energy. Somebody ties all their lovers together. Like whoever this King of Wands is, it's like nobody gets away type energy. This is the feeling that I'm feeling. That somebody wants what they can't have. And I feel like the fact that you got away has this narcissist like feeling unhinged. Because he has women at his disposal. A lot of third-party situations. Getting bad news, you ain't coming back. Warlock energy, nasty sex magic energy. Yeah, this person wants you to think about them. Who the hell is this? I feel like somebody's tied to a whole bunch of witches. Everybody that they've dated, they're witches. All of them. Somebody then tied all their lovers together energetically. And you're the one that got away. You're showing up as the High Priestess and the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you broke some type of soul tie that can't be put back together. Not broke it, but you destroyed it. You got that shit up out your way. Yeah, listen. Somebody's energy is backing up. Where they going? What's going on? King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this King of Wands got a whole bunch of people bound to him. A whole bunch of low vibrational ass witches or women that he's put in a low vibration. Based on encounters that they've had. Yeah, I can't make this up. Got the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess, and you out here self-sufficient and single, divine feminine energy. Oh my goodness, I feel like it got this person feeling real crazy. Holy Spirit, divine angels, please close any doors of any illusions. Please show me what it is that I need to see. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Show me what it is that I need to see. Show me this King of Wands in the reverse. This person has witches tied to them. A lot of witches. Because they're all in the Five of Cups. Because I feel like I'm getting like somebody being at their disposal. But they're all like everybody that they've loved. Somebody's left a trail of broken hearts. That's what I'm feeling. Clarify this King of Wands in the reverse. A trail of broken hearts. And you the only person that don't give a damn. Yeah, look. He silently, look, this is what he does. This is his move. This is how he moves. He comes off as a King of Wands in the upright. Somebody very responsible, very good looking, very well endowed, possibly a good lover, a good provider, somebody that looks like they got their shit together. Behind the scenes, the moon, he's got a whole bunch of hidden secrets, honey. Who he really is not really coming out. You got strength. This person likes to break a woman down and take their power. It's a succubus, incubus, siren, nasty guy. Strength. This is about power. He likes to dominate. Now look at the way he's coming up. But in reality, he's a King of Wands in the reverse. Let us not forget. But this is how he presents himself, to be responsible. Okay? Somebody's birthday could be in July. Somebody could be a July Leo, Cancerian. Or this is just a King of Wands with a whole bunch of hidden secrets. I feel like it's a combination of the two. Show us these witches that they got bound to them. Why was the Three of Swords in the reverse? Somebody got a whole bunch of witches. These are witches and women and karmic situations that are glad to be in this person's presence. They'll do anything to stay with this person. Yeah, look, he's doing black magic over all of them. He does, look, snatches their power, snatches their soul, manipulates them, has their minds in a tizzy, and then he's out looking on the hunt for new energy. For new prey, for new energy, resources. Three of Wands in the upright. Somebody's always looking at the next best thing. This person gets bored easily. These women are easily to be manipulated. This is how he sees them. Stupid, easy. They give up their bodies easy. Okay, they're all predictable. The magician in the reverse and the moon, he does sex magic. Glamour spells, find me sexy spell, don't forget about me spell, 3 of wands, and takes their power. And then he moves on. Look, he's on the hunt. He's hunting. It's a hunter. Clarify this man. Show me these witches that he has under his ear. Page of wands. He's very playful. This person comes off almost childlike. Very innocent. Like he's not doing anything wrong with the page of wands. Show me these witches that he has bound to them. A string of broken hearts. A trail of broken hearts. But just enough that he can always come back and revisit them. That's what I just heard with the 3 of swords. So he doesn't break their hearts too much. Just enough where he can come back in and unbreak their heart. Yeah. Let a little time go by. I know you miss me. I know you want me. And he can come in and be the savior with the 6 of swords and sail to calmer waters. He keeps these women in mentally unstable like mindsets. They all believe that they're the only one with the 6 of swords. So you got the 6 of swords. Yeah, it's given unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. These are women that are panting. They're wanting this person. It's like he puts these women in a low vibration so that he can come and pick their bodies up when they're down and out, and they will worship him and see him as a savior. Clarify the 3 of swords and the 6 of swords. It's always leaving room and opportunity that there's a chance that they can get back together. This is what I'm getting. 544. This person got a whole bunch of partners. A lot. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you got when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears. I cried so many. Somebody is crying over this man, baby. These women get on the phone. Baby, I love you. Come over. I cooked. I did. He got so many women right now like this in the palm of his hand that want to reconcile. So why is he worried about you? Clarify the high priestess. Why are you coming after the high priestess? Because he can't have you. This is why. Because he can't have you, he want to add you to his harem of women that he got tied together. They're all one person. They're all one woman. There's nothing special about them. Not their sex, not their minds. They are one woman in his mind. They're all the same. They're predictable. He knows when they're going to call. He knows when they want to have sex. He knows. So why does he want you? Because you're getting your wishes fulfilled. 9 of cups and the 10 of cups. He wants to add you to his harem. 9 plus 10? What is that, 19? That's still 10? Okay. And you don't want them. You broke free from the devil. Somebody got all these women bound. They're doing some type of, clarify pyromancy. Pyromaniac. Yeah, he got people tied to this D. To worship the D. Don't want nobody else D. Oh, this is the best D I ever had. Bitch, if you don't. Okay, I'm done. You got Ace of Wands. Somebody feels like their penis is to be worshipped, honey. And I'm sure it's probably very beautiful. Okay? But the devil's attached to it. So this person don't like the fact that you overcame some type of magic. Look at this. The magician in the reverse. Somebody does spells while they having sex with somebody. Somebody speaks incantations, rubbing their hands through somebody's hair, putting their hand on somebody's head. They got these women messed up. Show me all these women. Show me all these women. Child, they messed up. 9 of cups in the reverse. Lord have mercy. This man is an emotional manipulator. He is a king of wands in the reverse, honey. He's not the king of wands in the upright. How they see him is somebody very strong, somebody dependable, somebody trustworthy. No. Who he is somebody that is a manipulator. He's immature. He's silly. He doesn't care about people's emotions and feelings. The 9 of cups in the reverse is like, this is not the kind of friends you want. Friends with benefits, friend of me, enemy, whatever. This person comes to kill, steal, and destroy and leaves you looking like a wreck. Out of shape, messed up, contemplating your beauty, questioning yourself. This is this person. This is a soul snatcher. Clarify all it. Look, in the 9 of cups in the reverse, these are friends with benefits. These are all offers that will never go anywhere past the 9 of cups in the reverse. This person only wants you because you overcame them. You've healed. It's not the kind of energy that you revisit. You can't fix a narcissist. No. You got the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. This is why they want you. And because you're single and self-sufficient. You're fruitful. You're bright. You're happy. Yeah, okay. And you don't give a damn? Yeah, that's really what it is. So they want to pull you back into the past, but you eliminated that timeline. Feel like somebody made it through this shit, whatever this is. Show me all these women that he got tied to him. Look. 2 of Swords in a reverse. You broke free. This is what it's saying. So whatever veil this person was trying to put over your eyes, whatever type of sex magic this was, it was always supposed to be makeup to break up. Makeup to break up, makeup to break up. Look, I just don't know why I can't let you go. 9 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups. It's like somebody saying, like hoping and thinking that it's going to get better. And somebody just comes back in and they're a devil again. And then you broke free from this, High Priestess. I feel like you're one of the only people that possibly saw through this. There could be a few others. But with the 2 of Swords in the reverse, everybody could be waking up. I feel like this man was also using divine feminine energy in order to trap these women. Clarify. I feel like he can't even do his magic no more. Hold on. 9 of Wands energy, he wounded. Maybe his penis don't work with the 9 of Wands. Damn. I feel like he was using feminine energy in order to even trap these women. Yeah, he need to make love to high vibration. His man ain't hanging. If it's hanging, it's just laying there, honey. It's stuck to his leg. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Undry these tears. I cried so many. Somebody is crazy. You hear me? They stuck. This is their man. It's just hanging. Now they feel like, well, maybe I need to get myself together. Maybe I'll see things from a different perspective. Isn't it interesting? When a karmic masculine's penis no longer works, now they want to communicate love and how, well, we don't have to have sex. Let's just be together. But you prided yourself on your penis so much. That's how you got all these women out here bound and tied together, can't get over you. And you were always the great white hope. You always came in to save the day. You knew that in 6 weeks you had these women in rotation. I almost called them something else. I feel like they're desperate. And now that you can't serve them the way they need to, now somebody is seeing you, divine feminine, as their person. Oh, no. Don't let us be the reason that you get yourself together, sir. It's a no, boo. It's a no. You see the Fool in the reverse? Ain't nobody coming back to this. Don't nobody want to come back. So if this person can't hold these women with sex, all these women they got tied together, bound together, that 9 times out of 10, they're going to wake up. They're going to see who this person really is. They're going to figure out this person is playing some type of manipulative game. You got the 8 of Wands, some type of communication is coming through the lovers. And somehow this person can't find themselves to be inspired to have sex. The Hangman. When you encounter a real Empress, High Priestess, your life will never be the same. There's no way. You can't get away with that. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. This person's trying to come in and breadcrumb you. They just want to be friends. They can't give you the Ace of Wands because the wand is like this. It's in a reverse. It's toxic. It's demonic. The Devil in the reverse. Somebody could have had a sexual addiction. I feel like this is all sex magic, pyromancy magic. Okay? You got the Star. And you got Temperance energy. Somebody's praying real, real hard for you to come back and forgive them, come heal them, help them, something. And I feel like you're just continuing to walk away with the 8 of Cups. Hold on, y'all. Let me, I thought my music was playing. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like there's karmic ass feminines that really believe that they're in love with this man. And I feel like these are also feminines that possibly had good energy, but they're stuck on the romance end. This is a love bomber. Somebody that comes in, drowns you in all this love, and then they lead you to the slaughter. This person's really good at what they do. They could be very, very attractive, very good looking. And like I said, they know their way around a woman's body, or they did, because with the Devil in the reverse, I feel like they need good energy in order to keep manipulating people. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They need good energy in order to keep manipulating people. And it's not working. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get. Okay, so my phone needs to charge. I thought I was gonna have my binary beats because that always helps me. So yeah, this is what's going on. This is the case. This is the situation, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Somebody's not coming back. They got witches bound to them. Women. When I mean witches, I mean women that used to be high practitioners, and now they're just. When I mean high practitioners, why did I say that? I meant to say high frequency women that allow somebody to come in, and now they're just karmic women stuck in a karmic cycle, not wanting to let go of a karmic ass man because he's doing manipulation work. This person is like holding their power in his hand, or he was. So I said high practitioners. Maybe he was with a high priestess. I feel like if you were with this person, high priestess, this person's addicted to your energy. Somebody needs their fix. It's like the harem of women and the other women that he got under his power or whatever this was, he can't even satisfy them without your energy. That's crazy business. This person didn't see that you were a teacher. Yeah, you're moving on. This is like Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. It's like a piss poor offer. I feel like you're literally looking over it, looking through it. It's transparent. It don't exist. And you're moving forward with the Chariot. So listen, y'all. This was a really long reading. Probably one of the longest ones I've ever done. I'm going to come right back, y'all. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. I'm coming right back. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Give me just a moment, y'all. Okay, collective, my beautiful collective, come on in. Let me just see what's going on here. So my other phone died. Oh, that sucks. Okay, but anyway, so listen, Let's tap more into this energy. Can y'all hear me okay? I don't even have my earbuds on. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? My beautiful divine collective. Whew. All right, I just needed a breather there. So let me see, we're a couple of hours in. If you're just now coming into the chat, this is going to be something that will run concurrently throughout, I think, hopefully the night when I get done with it. Ooh, kitchen witch. Okay, so you got a kitchen witch out here too. Okay, what else is new? Nothing else is new. Somebody, okay, so let's close the door on that King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this person's in the Five of Cups. You're not coming back. Whatever type of magic they were doing, whatever type of manipulation, this person's out of time, out of energy. They're not satisfied. They got all these sewer maidens, all these low vibrational karmic feminines that want to be with them, but they don't want them. They want you. And it's just very weird energy. I also feel like somebody's got sexuality issues, but that's a whole nother issue. I've been picking up a lot on that lately, okay? So Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please close any doors that just don't need to be open. What is it that we need to see in the witching hour? Clarify the witching hour. Give me current energy. Somebody, yeah, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. When I tell you that all eyes are on us, like right now, it's like people, although they are very unsuccessful with siphoning the power and the energy, they still are trying, like real bad, almost to the point of being desperate. Okay, what else is new, Holy Spirit? Show me witching hour energy, witching hour energy. Somebody's trying to get pregnant. Somebody's a real divine feminine, real divine masculine, and somebody's not. And somebody could already be pregnant and something says the wrong way. Somebody could be from the East Coast, okay? Eastern states. Why is that here? For new addition to the family. Air sign. There's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody's pregnant or they're trying to get pregnant. Why does that say wrong way though? Yeah, intimacy. Be careful. Second time. Jeez. Intimacy. There's an air sign doing some type of sex magic to try to get pregnant. So please, please be careful. Somebody's being very strategic to try to have a baby with somebody. A divine masculine? Damn. What is going on here? Clarify. Intimacy, air sign. Intimacy, air sign. Who is this person? It says wrong way. Yeah, hell no. Hell no. The Lover's in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's somebody that you're not communicating with. Oh God, more sex magic energy, y'all. They're trying to channel divine feminine's energy so that you can come back to them and they can get pregnant by you. New addition to the family. Or they could have told you that they were pregnant or something like that, but it says wrong way. I don't think they're pregnant though. Wrong way. What's the wrong way? Somebody's, yeah, this is, yeah, hell no. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Spirit is saying to release this burden, child. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Lovers. Somebody's not a divine feminine, but you are a divine masculine. Something's going the wrong way. Intimacy. Okay. Clarify. Wrong way. What happened? New addition to the family. Yeah, a child. Page of Pentacles. Somebody's telling you that they're pregnant. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Are they pregnant? Nine of Swords. What the hell? Stressed out, having anxiety, unhinged, circumventing, hiding information. I just heard. What's the Nine of Swords in the Page of Pentacles? What's the Nine of Swords? What's that? Yeah, hell no. This is like a bad choice, a bad move. You could be thinking of reconciling, with somebody or going towards somebody. The universe is saying, hell no. Fool in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Somebody would have you stressed out. If they're not pregnant, somebody could be saying that they're pregnant to get you to make love to them, but they're not pregnant. They want to get pregnant, but they could tell you, I'm pregnant, so that you don't use any protection or so that you think they are and they're not. Is this person pregnant? Yes or no, Holy Spirit? They're a liar. They're not pregnant. Ace of Swords, they want to get pregnant. Somebody wants marriage. Somebody wants pregnancy. Somebody's trying to manifest a marriage with the divine masculine. Hell no. This could also be a karmic masculine trying to get a divine feminine pregnant too. Clarified karmic masculine. Yeah, Mr. Threesome. Third party situation types. Somebody could be married too out here. Okay, and they're trying to come towards you to get you pregnant. No, this person is a whole liar. Do not take a leap of faith. Not in the middle of retrograde. Outside of retrograde, it's a hell to the no. At the end of the day, we all have free will. I can't tell you what to do, but baby, it's a hell to the no. Clarify what's going on in real time. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse. No. Somebody doesn't want you to see that something is a trap. Oh, no. Wrong way. Clarify wrong way. Yeah. Page of Wands. They're trying to have a baby. There's an immature karmic masculine out here stuck in a third party situation, possibly somebody that's married, that's trying to come towards a divine feminine and get her pregnant. And then you also have a karmic feminine out here trying to trap a masculine with some type of intimacy, love spell. Intimacy came out again twice together. Y'all saw me put the cards down? Like, what is all of this? This is the second time in this whole reading the intimacy popped out twice, 2 times. Sex magic. Hell no. They trying to blind you so you don't see the truth, so that you don't make the right decision. Two of Swords. Somebody wants to block your intuition so you can't see with the Hangman to keep you stuck. Something is a trap. Something to keep you stuck. Clarify divine feminine. Yeah, you got a new beginning. Something about divine intervention. So divine feminine, you're getting downloads. You're not confused. Divine masculine, you're not confused. You're very much aware. This is clarification and confirmation for somebody. Clarify divine feminine, divine masculine. It's because you got something new coming in here. Yeah, look. And because you're moving forward. Leaving something out in the cold, out with the old, in with the new type energy. Ace of Wands. Being inspired to move forward. Clarify the Ace of Wands and the Chariot for the divine feminine and masculine. Yeah, death. This is about closing out cycles permanently. Some of these people you don't ever need to revisit ever again. There's no spinning the block here, sir. You got death. This is like an ascension energy. Death is like transformation, scorpionic energy, cancerian energy with the Chariot, willpower, moving forward, divine intervention. This is about listening to your intuition. Whew, because somebody is working some sex magic over here. Who is over here working this sex magic, penis magic? Working this sex magic, child. They working the hell out this sex magic. Okay, it says air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's a Libra out here that's working the hell out some sex magic, child. To put a blindfold over your eyes so that you come back and baby, please look. And you're not falling for it. They're trying to attack you so that you don't go towards somebody else and make an offer. I can't make this up. This is a feminine though. This could also be a masculine as well. These people are crazy. King of Pentacles in the reverse is very controlling. Dominating. Somebody could be a January Aquarius. Air sign, it says. Somebody could be a September Libra. Heartbroken. Damn. What's the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, no. This person is lying. This is a manipulator. So if they're telling you that they're pregnant, they're not. They're not pregnant. Or it's not your child. It's one of the two. They're not pregnant. Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is manipulation. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They're wanting to attack your unions. And then you got a karmic masculine out here trying to come in and attack you as well, feminine. Child. Clarify the divine collective. Divine feminine. Yeah, look. 4 of Swords. You putting this shit to rest. This got death and sickness. Who the hell? Is somebody doing death met? What's death and the 4 of Swords? Yeah, they're trying to put endings to your offers, to your friendships, so that people don't come towards you. Somebody's even willing to make you sick, make you lazy, lethargic, so that you don't go through this transformation with the 4 of Swords. They want to block your unions with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's praying that you only come towards them. Ooh, divine feminine, divine masculine. The devil in the reverse, the devil in the red dress, the devil in the red Corvette, something, honey. The devil in the reverse represents turning down something toxic. You're leaving this behind. This is like sex magic, binding spell, blocking spell, death magic, love me or die spell. 608 on the clock. This person is losing a battle, honey. Running uphill, baby. Sinking. Quicksand energy. Bad karma. Trying to turn the wheels in their favor. 3 of Wands. They can't see their life without you. You're being guided to move on, though, from this person. Damn, you got people lying about babies and all. Look at you. You went from the 3 of Wands to the 2 of Wands. The 3rd wand could have been this third party that once was an option. Maybe you saw your life with this person, but now you don't. With the 2 of Wands, you only see yourself moving forward. Yeah, you got a brand new beginning. Going towards something new, divine feminine, divine masculine. This could be a new job, new money, new everything. Just new. Whatever it is, you closing out this cycle. I feel like somebody's in the 9 of Swords for real, though. Like, they're not taking it so well. Yeah, I can't make this up. King of Cups. It wanted to come up in the reverse, but I feel like this is really you, divine masculine, loving on yourself and not giving a damn about whatever somebody else got going on. It's like you don't give a damn. You're not making an offer. Damn. Sailing the calmer waters. Somebody could be an air sign that's really healthy too. Empress energy. So somebody is going crazy that you're healing, that you're loving on yourself, that you're moving towards somebody, that you're watching a divine feminine, or you're going towards a divine feminine. Somebody that you want to invest with the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's losing their mind. It's a Libra out here that really needs to go see a doctor. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know who this person is, but they are twisted. They are trying to stop you, and they're getting, every time they do something, look, they get bad karma. Look at this. Air sign energy. There could be a Gemini out here. There's a whole bunch, there's all karmic energies out here, y'all. There's a May Gemini out here, unhinged. There's a May Virgo Libra, unhinged. There's a May Scorpio Pisces Cancer, un-motherfucking hinged. This is ridiculous. Like, it's just crazy work. This is crazy. There's a Capricorn that's losing his mind. There's a January Aquarius that's going crazy. Like, what the hell? Go get yourself together. You got to get it right at some point. Oh my God. They need to get the hell on. Whoever this is, it's over. Then you got somebody in the background trying to siphon your energy. Child, what is happening? I feel like death has come for a lot of people, and I feel like they don't want to die. They're too afraid to die. They was all about it when they was doing death spells, and this could be die as in closing out a cycle, die as in being somebody new, die as in ending a relationship. Like, something got to die in order for something to be brought in new. Ways of thinking have to die. And somebody's up obsessively watching you, wanting you. You got the Hierophant. Somebody could be a spiritualist. 10 of Cups. They wishing for you. The Sun and the Page of Swords. But you see right through the bullshit. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's no longer confused about something. Somebody wants higher level marriage. Yeah. Somebody's no longer confused. And they're mad because they can't trick you. So somebody's coming up as a Hierophant, a good choice, divine marriage, 10 of Cups, the Sun, happy, Page of Swords, good news. This is really who they are. Somebody that's trying to cast an illusion. You see right through it. The veil has been lifted with the 2 of Swords in the reverse because you're not choosing them. And the 4 of Cups. Somebody's a whole liar. Some of this person siphoning sexual energy. Justice in the reverse. They're under some type of bad karmic ass law. Stuck on a timeline where everything is crashing out. Everything's crashing out is what I just heard. Everything's falling apart. The foundations are shaky. Yeah, I can't make this up. Illusions, choices, made a bad decision because the divine collective is moving forward. This is somebody that's up siphoning energy. Are you up in the witching hour doing it? Yeah, you are. 5 of Cups, shit ain't working. Somebody's up in the witching hour doing this right now. Clarify the witching hour, siphoning energy. It ain't working. This their favorite time to do it. 5 of Swords in the reverse. The shit is not working. 7 of Cups. Okay, this person is or was creating some form of an illusion. It's now see-through, presenting themselves to be the Hierophant. 10 of Cups, the Sun. Somebody very enlightened, somebody that's wishing you well. Page of Swords. This person's a monitoring spirit. They like to watch people in the night. Somebody wants to be in your house, in your bedroom, hover over you type energy. It's a deviant. And now they hate the fact, look, I can't make this up. 10 of Swords. It's not a real practitioner. Somebody's not a real Hierophant. They're not the real 10 of Cups. They're not the real deal. With the 2 of Swords in the reverse, people are about to start seeing the truth, and they don't like that. This could be a masculine, could be a feminine. Take it as it resonates. It's an opportunity that they missed in order to be decent and in order amongst the soul tribe. Justice in the reverse. Libra energy. We're taking a leap of faith, and they know that people are outgrowing whatever this is that they're throwing. People ain't buying the shit no more. Okay, if somebody was buying this, they're not buying it. This could also be somebody in your family on some weird ass shit too. Like, clarify siphoning energy in the witching hour. Yeah, something's been exposed. Coming up as a star. The Sun, enlightened and love. Somebody's watching you get public recognition. Somebody's watching you be loved. Somebody's watching you be happy. Okay? This could be family members. Clarify. Public eye. Somebody's watching you and they're happy. Somebody's watching you. 9 of Cups. Get your wishes fulfilled. You got somebody that's really happy for you and your family. This person could have done you wrong and they just kind of want the best for you. Somebody really is going through some type of transformation. I feel like this person is genuinely apologetic. And then you got somebody watching you go through a transformation and they don't even know you anymore. You're not even the same person that you once were. So what does that mean? Somebody doesn't know how to come in and manipulate you anymore. What they used to say no longer works type energy. What they used to do doesn't work. 7 of Cups and Death. You've changed. You're not the same person that you once were. Clarify. So you got somebody that's really happy for you and somebody that is like having to let go of something, some type of weird narrative, some type of weird ass illusion idea that they were holding on to, that they really believed that you were, and they can't stop you. 4 of Swords. Somebody is like really like worrying themselves sick. Like somebody's really stressed out. Stress kills. Okay, be careful with that. Meditate, breathe a little bit, do something. Okay, yeah. You got a father figure that's very stressed out, or a masculine. Okay, 10 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. This person could be sick. This could be somebody's father. Emperor energy. What's the Emperor energy? Or somebody's sick about the fact that somebody's coming towards you to be the Emperor. No, somebody's got something wrong with them. 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody is sad. Show me this Emperor. Who's this Emperor? Somebody that doesn't want something to be over. So this could be like some type of reconciliation energy. Emperor energy, somebody that wants a second chance. Yeah, this person feels like they are your person. Somebody wants to grow up. They don't want to be a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to be a player no more. Somebody don't want to be a player no more with the Knight of Wands. Feel like somebody is trying to rush in before you go towards something new. It ain't working. This person could be out of work. Somebody lost their job with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, or something that they were working hard to do is not working anymore. Whew, I feel like this does conclude the reading. What y'all think? I think it does, honey, because this was a lot, honey. Hopefully this helps somebody. I feel like it was kind of all over the place, and this is just a general energy check. Witching hour energy. I feel like whoever's going to be doing stuff in the witching hour, baby, let them. I love y'all so much. Drop a heart down below. Like, love, share. Keep your frequencies high. If this resonated with you, I am so happy. Drop a heart down below. Show yourself some love. And guess what? I will absolutely see y'all in the next video. I love you so very much. Until then, as always, peace be with you.